Welcome to this week's episode of Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show, where comedians come together to earn money for their funny to split in the end. This is a live show, meaning I have to watch what comes out of my mouth, but they don't have to watch what comes out of theirs. So if you have little kitties in the room, either get them a pair of headphones or shuffle them off into the other room with some cartoons. I can give you just a few more moments by telling you it's easy for you guys to join us on Roku by doing these three simple things. You access your Roku device, you download the UBS TV app, you search for Sauce in the City, and when you get to this photo right here, you know you're in the right place. If you guys are just now tuning in, again, this is Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show, where we are definitely going to work together through comedy games and trivia to earn money to be split at the end. And one of you lucky fans out there will get to prize match with your sponsored funny friend. We want everybody to be a part of this whole thing. So, the most important part of the show is that we meet the contestants. I hope you guys are ready because I really am. Tonight's cast is out of sight. We got some new faces, we've got some old faces, meant in the very best way possible. And with that being said, first up, we have Funny Man Green. What's going on, Funny Man Green? It is good to see your face up in my space.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Well, I love your intros. We're going to have to work on them in the green room. But since we're fast forwarding, what makes you a great contestant, Funny Man Green?
I'm a great contestant because I don't like to lose. So, no, I'm serious. I don't like to lose.
You don't like to lose? Okay. Well, that is a
He don't like to
very
lose, but he
good
always comes back, and I love that.
reason of why you're a good contestant. What do you plan on bringing to the game?
I plan on bringing a competitive spirit, teamwork, and hopefully the money in my cash app.
Hey, cha-ching. Let's find you some more contestants. Next up, we have Damien. Damien, what's going on, you? Good to see you.
I'm just finishing a drug deal, and I still had to get on the show. So thanks for having me on, Brenda. I'm
I
You
love
kidding.
are
the honesty.
so very welcome. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you. What makes you such a good contestant, Damien?
Well, because I think that I'm very fair, but not to my children.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, and it's good to know. Let's find you some more contestants to be fair to. Next up, we have Destiny Andrews. Hi, Destiny. Good to see you.
Hello, good to be back on.
Whoop, whoop. What makes you such a good contestant, Destiny?
Well, I've been here long enough to know how to play. That's pretty important. And I don't know, I got some quick wittedness to me, and I've learned how to slow down a little bit thanks to the experience I've got on the show. So hopefully that'll help me out on this round.
I love it. Somebody that learns from her mistakes. All right, Destiny, I can't wait to see how you fare out.
I looked
Let's find you
adorable.
some more folks. Next up, we got Stepdaddy. Introduce yourself to the folks.
What up, peoples? How y'all doing?
Am I supposed to be saying something?
Yeah, you were saying something. You spoke when the video was on. What did you say?
Well, I mean, with commentary, you usually just talk while the video plays. So that's what I was doing. Like David Green,
Right,
he
right.
said that he doesn't like to lose, but he hasn't landed in the top three, and he keeps coming back, and I really love that. Damien, I love his honesty. I don't know if it was honesty or just comedic throw-ins, but that was funny. And I looked adorable last night. I look like, I just rolled out of bed right now, but I looked adorable last night. I was sitting there twisting my hair for the show. I'm like, I'm gonna look cute.
Absolutely. AM morning tuning in the movies. So far so good with you. Unmute your mic and your voice.
Okay, I was saying so far so good. I was just waiting for the rest of the cast to come on. Come on.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I don't know how I mean, like, yeah, it's good to watch this. I don't know how
Vote,
the introduction
vote,
is gonna let us understand the
going
game
on.
more.
What's going on? What's going on? Oh, that's a different show. All right, stepdaddy, what makes you such a great contestant?
I keep saying the same thing over and again. I try not to be second to none.
I like that. And you should keep saying that over and over again. And just in case, some new people are around, they can know it too. It's good to see
Absolutely.
you. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you bring to the show. Next up, we have Althea McFarland. Hi, Althea. Introduce yourself to the folks.
Hi, I'm Althea McFarland, and I'm the best that ever did it. And what can I say? Thank you, thank you.
Well, I indeed have been there when you did what you did, when you did what you did. So I know what makes you such a good contestant, but tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond.
Look, I'm bright, intelligent, and sexy. In case anybody want to break up with their fiance, I'm just throwing it out there. It's just okay. And I know a lot about a lot of things, so I know a little about a lot of things, and that makes me a great plethora of useless knowledge. And always bet on fact. So bet your money on me. $5, $5.
$5 make you holler with laughter. Next up, we have Daryl J. Hi, Daryl J. Introduce yourself to the folks.
What's going on, everybody? It's me, it's Daryl J, man. The only thing you need to know is that I come to have me some fun.
You seem like a fun person.
Oh,
So
I
I
come to
love
have
that.
some fun.
Ooh, I like it. So what makes you such a good contestant besides the fact that you came to have fun?
Well, I will tell you this, I'm black and I'm broke, so that makes me obsolete. I need some money.
I love it. And I'm a little scared. Well, welcome to the show. Let's find you some more folks to play with. Next up is Michael McChesney. I just like saying your name.
Hi, what's up, guys? I'm Michael McChesney, and I think somebody is launching fireworks in the apartment next door, so my house might be on fire.
Oh my God,
Damn.
the ratings that we could have. All right, well, introduce
Yeah.
yourself to the people anyway.
Uh, just I've never done this before. I forgot to use the bathroom before it started, so I have to pee very badly, and I'm great under pressure. So I think those two things combined could lead me in an edge. I think I got this.
I
That's
love it.
good. That's good.
I love it. Well, let's find us some more folks. Randy Holton. Good to see you, Randy. Introduce yourself to the folks.
It's always good to see you, Brenda, and everybody. And am I frozen? I'm frozen because I just don't ever say anything.
Well, Randy,
I'm right about that.
I often love the funny things that you do
See,
say. So while we
We
have a
can't see
chance
his
and your
hands
camera is
either when he's
moving, tell
frozen.
people what
We don't
makes
know
you
what he's
such a
doing
good
on the other
contestant.
side.
I'm right about 15% of the time. So guarantee me 15% of the time I give the right answers. That's why I'm a good teammate.
I like it. All right. Well, it seems like we have a bunch of great people in the studio tonight, and I believe that that makes us full and we are locked in. So give it up for yourselves for making it this far and being a contestant.
Woo, 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 woo.
Oh, I'm like, I hear like one person clapping. Well, while they get it together, we're gonna go to the spotlight. Whoa, 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 talking about the spotlight, yo. And work. This is one of my very favorite parts of the show because we get to highlight different faces, places, and spaces. And we love doing that because we love supporting the comedy world. And we are here to let them know that we have their back. While they get themselves together, while I get their mics together, check out this little spotlight. One of the best that ever did it. Shout out to Jim Zachary Jr. I love you. Thank you so much for this video. I play it all the time because that is just how much I love it. Here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
December 6, 2020 was a great night. It was the night that I was able to go and finally get on that stage in Vegas. It's a night that everybody looks forward to. I think back of that, I think that of a famous quote, Las Vegas is a place you go to escape reality, but the reality is that what happens there will follow you for the rest of your life. And that is definitely true in my case, and I hope it is in yours as well. So many games, so much fun, so much time I got to spend with Brenda Brown and the rest of the crew. What we were doing was big, it was exciting, it was a lot of fun. What we didn't know was what Brenda Brown was working on behind the scenes to make a bigger stage for all of us. Brenda Brown had a vision to bring everything from the screen to the stage. And so, Sauce and City Live was born. From the pre-show promotions to the pre-stage bonding, so many comedians from all over the country gathered in one place, Las Vegas, all from the vision of one person. Brenda had a vision to take all the games that we played on screen and put them on the stage in Las Vegas. And Sauce in the City is still going strong today. This is the first annual comedy family reunion. Congratulations, Sauce in the City, for making it 4 years in service. Brenda believed it was important to give everybody the platform to shout out the people that truly inspire you. I'd like to take the time to shout out the people that truly inspired me during my stint with Sauce in the City. Jimmy Howe for introducing me to Sauce in the City. Charlie Mack for all the help behind the scenes. Darrell Hearns for the inspiration. Willie C. Smith, the Colorado comic, for his loyal support to the platform, Sauce in the City, and for all the guidance that he gives the newcomers. The very funny and amazingly talented Lisa Wood, and to the person that without none of this is possible, it's Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. A very special thank you to UBSN TV, Roku, The Artifice Las Vegas, Sarah, your bartender, and Morpheus to provide the stage to make tonight possible. Congratulations, Sauce in the City. I can't wait to see what you do next.
And that has been the spotlight. Whoa, 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 talking about the spotlight, yo. Do. And work. All right. If you guys are just now tuning in, this is Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show. Always time for a station ID tag. Shout out to UBS and TV, Katash and the gang. Now let's get into it. Our first game up is called Same Page. And this game, I invented myself. That's right. This game is where we try to get our comedic cast on the same page. We will give them an either or question and they will vote the way they think the masses will vote, not the way they would vote themselves, but the way they think the majority would vote. And it's very easy, guys. Majority stays, minority goes. That's the way it goes. Those are the game rules. Very simple, down to earth down to the bare bones. I want to hear from the cast. Everybody understand the rules of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I want to make sure everybody understands. So we are going to do a test question. Okay. And one of the rules of this game is that this will be the self elimination. And this is where you will eliminate yourself by being in the minority. So be aware, once you are eliminated in this round, you are eliminated from the game. But stay tuned because you'll be able to exact your revenge in the end. All right, so let's try it out. Game board reset. Cameras off. All right, I'm going to show a question. And when I count from 3 to 1, you will vote the way that you feel. All right. And someone's it sounds like y'all got an ultrasound going. I'm getting PTSD over here. I'm like, I only had one kid, but Jesus help me. Okay, let me see whose camera that is. Excuse me, everybody who's tuning in. Matter of fact, thank y'all for tuning in, but I just had to get that sound down. Funny Man Green, that's you, just in case you wanted to know. All right, all together now. Have the world dominated by aliens or
Question
have the
mark.
world dominated by zombies?
Isn't
Everybody
the
with zombies,
basis of
camera
us
on.
rewatching
3,
this
2, 1,
to
go.
watch how the games themselves played out? So I was kind of without Thea whenever she said, let's go to the first game, because the point of us rewatching this right now is to watch how the games themselves played out.
Right. And we're on the first game. So
Well, this is the practice round.
Well, yeah, we're watching it because I'm replaying it for all the people who didn't get a chance to see it last night. So maybe they want to enjoy the whole video. And then you
Okay, you
guys
don't
just
post
jump
them on
in.
YouTube after you go live?
We're live
I'm
now.
sorry.
Well, I know
Yeah,
we're live now, but while we're live on YouTube, it doesn't post to YouTube after we play?
Yes, but we go live again because I want to rewatch it and see how things went. So we're on the sample round. We're watching the video. When the parts come in that you want to discuss come up, jump in.
Okay, I'll go quiet again.
All right, so we are on the sample round. Let's get back to it. Oh, Funny Man Green, turn your camera back on. All right, so Funny Man Green, good grief.
I didn't hear the question. You told me that about my volume or whatever. So I was
Well, good thing that this is
you told me about the
hold on. It's a test round, and it's a good thing that you need to listen more carefully to what I'm saying so that you get everything in real time so that you can respond quickly. Right? We got to respond quickly.
I'm sorry.
All right,
bro thought he was gone. Bro thought he was gone.
Quickly. All right, let's try it again. Test question. Game board reset. Cameras off. All right. Same question. Everybody for aliens, turn your camera on. 3, 2, 1, go. Time. Damien, you would be out if this was a real thing. So y'all see how that worked?
Where'd he go?
He just left.
He said,
No.
The aliens got him.
No, he didn't leave. Y'all just concentrate on the way the game works. I removed him from the screen because he's out, right? So that means there you go. So when you're out, you'll be removed from the screen. Everybody got it? Don't make too many jokes because it could be you next while you joking. All right. So here we go. Game board reset. Everybody cameras off. You finna waste their money, Funny Man Green. You finna make a whole lot of people all down in your area mad at you. Irene, turn your camera off. Hello.
It's gonna be funny.
Oh, that's okay. He gonna be funny and gonna have a lot to explain to a lot of people. All right, here we go. If you ask someone to take a picture for you and they drop your new phone, who should pay for the repairs?
Hold it
Everybody
right
who
there,
thinks
Brenda.
you should pay for your own repairs, camera on. 3.
Brenda. Now, see the question. Everybody had it like had it backwards. It was like, oh, somebody asked to use your phone. And you asking somebody to take a picture for you, and they drop your phone. That's on you. But everybody swore, oh man, they asked to use my phone. They asked to do this. They asked to do that. They did not listen to the question.
Okay. And Destiny, is this also the point where you guys were talking about earlier about, you said everybody understood the question, but they just voted how they voted.
I mean, I see where she's saying that we didn't understand the question. Whenever you listen to our rebuttal here in a wee bitty, we all said approximately the same thing. So maybe we did mishear the question. We also didn't. I'm looking to see, but I don't think whenever we were able to make our decision, were we or able to talk about why we made that decision, were we able to look at the thing? So I'm still watching. I'm here. I hear
Okay.
Althea. I understand.
Look at that
Let's
question. See, if you ask someone to take a
one,
picture
go.
for you,
Oh, Althea and Stepdaddy, you guys are out. Oh,
Oh,
but let's
shit.
hear your answers. All right, you said you should pay for your own repairs. Why, Althea?
Because you told me to ask the question the way that you would not choose, right?
No, I said answer the way in the majority. And majority said that the majority said right. Uh-huh. So you're in the minority, but why did you choose that? Were you just going with what you thought the majority was going to say?
Yes.
So
That's
you
it.
thought,
That's all.
okay, you thought the majority would pay for their own repairs?
Yeah,
Really? Okay,
because
that's
okay.
now I have a
It's your fault
question
if you
here.
ask somebody, a
Althea,
stranger, to
hold on,
you
let me
know,
stop
you
this. Althea, did you really think that most people would say that they were going to pay for their own repairs?
yeah, because I thought most people knew that the onus would be on them because they asked somebody to do this. It's not like somebody came to them asking to use their phone. They asked somebody to take a picture of me. You got a responsibility. I mean, that's how the court system look at it.
Okay. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure to shore up that question. Let's go back in and keep it going.
here to all, the lost, and you couldn't take them to court. And
But
That
she
is
did say she was visiting Paris, so she might have not seen who dropped it.
Judge, it was a case like that on Judge Judy. It was your fault. You asked a stranger, hey, just like if I gave you my wallet, hold my wallet for me. You run off with my money. Whose fault is that?
that is true. Stepdaddy, you turned your camera on. You should pay for your own repairs. Unmute your mic and your answer will follow.
If I ask you to do something, if I ask you to drive my car and you wrecked it, that's my fault.
That's pretty that's pretty simple and cut dry, stepdaddy. If and that's true. If I ask you to drive my car, you get in an accident and wreck it, it's definitely I have to pay for my own repairs. But
So
that doesn't make it any less. You are out, but stay tuned. You still have some chances to get back in the game. All right, Daryl J, camera on. Tell me why you decided that they should pay for your camera or for your phone.
Well, for one, you dropped my phone. If you didn't, if you had your own phone, then you would have dropped your own phone. But at the end of the day, if you break it, you fix it. If you just like so I heard the explanations of if I give you my wallet or if you drive my car. If you drive my car and you wreck my car, you gonna pay for it. I'm gonna whoop your ass. If I give you my wallet and you run off with it, I'm gonna chase you down, tag your ass, and whoop your ass. So at the end of the day, it ain't my fault that you got your ass whooped.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Okay.
This is the stuff. Do you think that you think that Daryl J understood the question, Destiny?
No.
Well, I mean, to a degree. So, like, there's an example that I've got that I did not use last night, where I asked another comedian, "Hey, do you mind recording me? You can use my phone." And he said, "No, I don't mind." And I witnessed before that he had not had any issue with dropping his own materials and this and that. So I'd seen him that, but he dropped my phone. And now my phone, I keep a leather case on it, and I have a screen protector. All those crappy little lines on it, those are the screen protector, not the screen itself. And that is because I have a bad habit of dropping my phone. But whenever he dropped it, he completely took ownership over the fact that it was his fault that he dropped it. He said, "Please, Destiny, if you have to replace it, let me pay for it. I'm so sorry for doing that." And that was an admirable thing. And I was like, well, I mean, in that particular case, and yes, I guess I did misread the thing, but in that case, I said, well, I told you, will you hold my phone and take this? The fact that you dropped it, I mean, I was prepared, but I said, if it needs to be replaced, I mean, hell, maybe I've got an update coming up, and I don't need you paying for my update. But he did take full ownership of the fact that it was his fault that it fell. So there's here's and there's theirs. I see where Althea's at. I also see the other side.
Althea, do you think that Daryl J understood the question?
No, of course not, because he clearly said it. If you had your own phone, you use your own phone. Well, nigga, didn't nobody ask you? I wasn't asking to take your picture. You asked me to take your picture. So why would I use my phone to take your picture? Come on now. That don't make sense.
You could send it to me.
All right,
My nephew took pictures of me and the man recently, and he just sent it to me.
Well, yeah, but you didn't ask me, Destiny. Here, Reese, take my picture. Take my, you here, take my phone. But he's saying, why would he see? He thinks somebody asking him to use his property. No, Daryl, you asking the person to take the picture. They're not asking to take your picture.
The main basis of his choice was, if you break it, you buy it.
Yeah. Too bad that ain't the law.
Let's get back into it and see what our next contestant had to say. Round. Okay, Michael McChesney, turn your camera on and let us know why you think they should pay for your phone.
I mean, I'm right there with Damien. Or not Damien. Fuck, I don't know. I'm right there with him, man. Daryl, thank you. I'm sorry, dude.
It's fine. I'm right here.
I appreciate it. No, I mean, it's like there's a certain level of trust that goes with handing you something of mine. If I'm asking you to do something, it's because I trust that you know how to hold the thing that we hold every day in your hands effectively. Right? If for whatever reason, when my property is in your hand, you suddenly lose your ability to do the thing that you probably do every day for 8 hours a day, I think you're the one that needs to fix it. Just like if suddenly when you're behind my car, the wheel of my car, you lose the ability to drive, you got to pay for my car. No.
Absolutely. I think that's good reasoning. We'll see what the rest of the cast has to say. Destiny, turn your camera on. Explain to me why they should be paying for your property.
Well, okay. So personally, I would probably be too nice and be like, "Oh, I got it." But like, if you say, "Hey, can I use your phone to take a picture?" Just like if I said to my man, and my man's got an iPhone, I love his camera. I borrow it all the time. Samsung all the way except for the camera. So I borrow his phone. Okay, if I go to take a picture, and it don't matter he's my man. Okay, if I go
Wait a
to
minute,
take a picture
Brenda,
of
stop
something
right
like
there.
I drop that bitch in
Yeah,
the water,
yeah. I took the
that's my
question
fault.
wrong. Michael understood
I'm
the
gonna stop
question.
that.
See?
I
Yeah,
was going
Michael
to stop
understood
after
the
you got your
question.
whole answer. Go ahead.
Michael understood the question. Michael said, "If I ask you to do this and da 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 da," so he hit the note. As per me, I kind of bounced around it and used more scenarios. I don't know if I really focused on I mean, right there, it showed that I didn't focus on the fact that I asked somebody else to do it. But, or in the example I used was if I asked to borrow the phone, and that's actually a separate scenario. So yeah, either way, I did vote with the masses, but I did not understand
They
the question.
didn't. Masters didn't understand the question, and then
So far,
the
we've
masters
got
didn't
2 to
understand
1.
the question. But it's fine. It just lets me know everybody don't pay attention.
Well, I
But
mean,
that's
the other two,
fine.
they paid attention. They mentioned the asking. I didn't. I was on the other side.
No, well, Michael did, but see, there's my Uncle Peanut was driving my Uncle Fluffy's car, right? Peanut said, "Can you drive for me?" Fluffy like, "Yeah, man." Guess what? They got a big ass ticket and they had to go appear in court. And the judge gave Uncle Peanut and Fluffy both tickets because he said, "Why did you give this fool your car to drive?" Because he got in trouble because the onus got to be on you. If you're going to ask me to drive your car and you know I drive like a nut roll, you're taking that on. You're taking that on. You asking me to do something and you know I'm a whoopsie daisy. You're taking on the responsibility. The onus will be on you because you are giving someone um, the applied consent. You're saying, "Here, do this XYZ for me."
You're very fired up about this.
No, because it's like, oh, I'm passionate. I'm just like, I don't know, but it's just like, okay, fine. Now, in any given word, she said, I was listening to the question. I listened intently and was trying to see at the same time. So I was concentrated on what Brenda was saying so I could give the correct response. But nobody paid attention to what she was saying and they took it out of content. Listen to your other cast members.
We're still
Let's
listening. Let's
let's
see how
do
many.
that.
I count
Let's
2
do that.
versus me on the 1. So 2 that understood
Let's
on the.
let's continue to listen and see where it goes from here.
Okay, yeah, it's a little bit his fault because he was like, "Yeah, you can go take that picture in that shady ass area." But if it, I mean, I just saying, whoever breaks it buys it is a normal thing to go by. So yeah.
I like it. Randy Holton, turn your camera on and explain to me why they should be paying for your camera, for your phone.
I'm a poor bastard, and so if you break my phone, I won't be able to pay for it to get it fixed. I may split it with you, but you got the drops for my phone, you're gonna be worth because that's bullshit.
So he skipped over the ask completely. He just went straight to the they
All right,
broke it.
Damien, why do you think they should be paying for your phone? All right, Damien doesn't have an opinion today. All right. See, we are moving right along. We are moving. Funny Man Green, turn your camera on and explain to me why they should be paying for your cell phone.
I mean, I believe accidents happen, but I believe they should accidentally take the money out of their account and pay for I agree. Everybody else, or whatever like that, you know what I mean? Althea was brought up the example about, you know what I mean, it's my dumbness. It's not my dumbness that, you know what I mean, that they're clumsy. You know what I mean? No, I'm serious. It's not my dumbness that they're clumsy or whatever like that. Yeah. No, it'll be my dumbness if I let, somebody drive my car or whatever, and they were blind or drunk or something like that. No, but no, none of that.
I got you. I got you. All right, Daryl J. you can rebuttal what do you think? I didn't give you a chance to do it last night, but what do you think about what he said?
He didn't understand the assignment. I mean, because he was like, because he gave the example of the car. Now, if I give my car to somebody that's this and this and that, then then it's my fault. Okay, that's the same way with your phone. If you give your phone to somebody that's clumsy, that's your fault.
I see where you're at, but I think the last two people just skipped over the ask and went straight to the action. Like just it didn't
Right,
matter that you asked,
they
it
didn't
mattered
go through
that
the
it
whole
was broken in
question.
the first place.
They
Right.
they didn't understand the cold question.
I think they turned it into, instead of you asking someone to do something for you, meaning you're giving them your item to do it for you. They didn't come to ask you could they use it. They asked you to do something for them, but you drop the camera.
Yeah,
Now,
they didn't focus on the question, they focused on the action. You broke it, you buy it kind of deal.
right, and that's only if you picked it up with the intent of buying it. But if I hand it to you and I say, do this for me, I'm kind of putting myself at risk. I kind of know the risk. And so if you drop it, I should pay for my own repairs.
I'm kind of
That's
on
how
Michael's side here. People hold
that's how
phones all
Althea
the
was
time.
right. That's how Althea was looking at it. It's like if I ask you to do it for me and then you break it while you're doing it for me, then I pay my own repairs. If you just come and ask me to borrow it and then you break it, yes, you pay for it. Right,
Right,
Althea?
correct.
Okay. Well, there we go. The mystery of that question is solved. Destiny, did you change your opinion from on the show?
I still okay. Like I said at very first, I said knowing me, I would just say, "Oh no, no, no," and I already gave y'all the example with the fella that I asked to record me, and he did drop my phone. But I mean, I would sit there and say, no, I'm gonna pay for it. But I chose the masses one on that where and I didn't choose it because all these camera things are coming in. I chose it because I mean the you break it you buy it is one of the most used. That I have a stone here that was $125 that I had to buy because I picked it up to show it to someone, and when I put it down it fell and broke.
Oh
So
no.
yeah,
Okay.
I didn't need that stone. I had other stuff I could put that money, plenty of other stuff I could put that money, bills. But I got a stone that's shaped like a triceratops with one less horn, and I paid for it.
Well, at least we learned our lesson. Back to the show. Let's see. Turn your camera on and tell me why they should be paying for your camera.
Oh yeah, like I had said before, whoop your ass, man, if you don't pay for it. I mean, I don't know how many other options. It's either that or I'm gonna sue you, and I know I'm not gonna get that money back, right? So you can't sue somebody just as broke as you. So in order to get half of your stuff back, you're gonna have to whoop their ass. So it's just like, for instance, I put it to you like this. I invite you over to my house. I don't have a wet floor sign. I just mop, you slip and fall. Whose fault is it?
We're gonna have to put us together a justice show.
I didn't realize
So I
it was
think that
twice.
you guys are still in the game. Please, once I ask you to turn your cameras on. What'd you say?
Nothing. Nobody said nothing.
Oh wait. Yeah, that's oh okay. That was we got some good audio. Okay, because I thought she said something. Here we go. On, please leave them on. Other than that, I don't think that I got you, and I won't go on. If you guys are just now tuning in, it is Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show, where comedians come together to earn money for their funny to be split in the end. And if you guys are just tuning in, well, this is a good time because our comedians have now, after that round, they have banked 10 whole dollars. Y'all give it up for yourselves. $10 is not money. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so it's time for us to hop on to our next game, and our next game is trivia. Well, you guys know how this goes. It's very simple. I'm going to ask you guys a question. You guys have to come to a answer all together, one consensus all together. Remember, you guys have three game helps that you guys can use. You have the takeover. You have two of those. If you don't want to hear what anybody else has to say and you know you're right, say take over and your answer becomes the answer for all. Number two is the quit. If you guys think that you're going to ruin it and your bank is going to be split in half, you guys can simply say quit and answer the question just for fun, and we'll all move on as friends. Everybody with me so far?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
ma'am.
I'm with you.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. I'm glad it makes sense because I done spent a lot of nights trying to come up with this crap. Anyway, I'm going to add something to the game. It's called our money clock. And for every round, um, every question, every task, every performance that I ask of you, I will put $10 on the clock and you will have a chance to earn that. While you guys are coming to a consensus on your answer in the trivia round, your clock will count down. Everybody see the clock?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
And you see how it's counting down?
Yes.
It will not
Mine's
stop.
not yet.
It will not stop count. It will not stop counting down until you guys have come to one answer and have agreed and locked in. Everybody understand that part?
Yes.
Yes.
When you guys scream locked in, I will stop the money clock just like I did. It's now at $9.41. And that is how you guys will stop the bleeding. Okay. In this part of the game, we are going to start with our cameras on because there is no Googling, no reading in the comments, and the comments are now at 28. I don't want to see another comment. Not another one. All right. Because we talking about some serious money. We have sponsors out there that pay some serious cash. So on this one, I want to see everybody's hands above the screen. Right, hands up. And when I ask you the question, you guys will have to come to an answer. And when you lock in, you can take your fingers and you can turn your cameras off and scream locked in. Let's try it now. 3, 2, 1.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
I had to move my whatchamacallit.
Is what you would call it. Okay. And
My
then you
bad.
guys on the last camera that goes off is when I will stop the money clock. And if I were you guys, I would keep a watch on those people who, got to move things out of the way. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I'm just saying. All right, cameras on. All right, we're going to do a test question. Everybody down for a test question?
Yep.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Damn, my
David
hands
Funny
up.
Man Green, hands above the screen. There we go. And he got big hands too. So out of your face, just above the screen. All right. Our first question is, among robberies in 2015, which two methods were used most often by far? Was it A, using knives, B, using firearms, or C, using strong arm tactics? One answer could be right, or all three answers could be right. It's up to you guys to find out which is which. I am going to set the money clock at $10. When I start the money clock, the conversation can begin. Let the conversations begin.
Oh, we definitely know it's B.
Yeah.
Yeah,
B
for
is-
It's B
sure.
all day. It's
But
B.
it's two.
Nobody.
It's two methods. It's two methods. So it's got to be another answer.
Man, it's
I'm gonna
B,
say
man.
C, man. It's got to
who
be
you
B and
know?
C.
Who you know, guy? Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm really from a fucked up ass area. So nobody's robbing
I'm
with
from
knives,
Gary.
and
I'm from
No.
Gary.
ain't nothing wrong with you, Gary. Where's SpongeBob?
I know.
Listen,
Yeah,
But it's which
that's
two
that's
methods? So do you think it's the off the wall one of it just being strong arm tactics?
I think
man,
it's
I'm
strong
telling you,
tactics.
I think
That's the
it's
charge.
it's
it's a
it's B
test
all
question.
it's B
It's
all
all
the way,
three.
man.
Well, it says which two methods.
It says which two
It's
methods?
definitely B and C. I want to say C, especially
Well,
because I mean,
it's two
strong arm
methods, then
tactics
it's
is such
B
an
and C.
umbrella term. Yeah, it's definitely got to be B and C because nobody's robbing anybody with knives. I mean,
No,
that's
See,
just
that
not.
Mike came up with that answer.
So
Yeah,
B
let's
and,
go
B
on.
and C
Yeah.
locked in?
B and
Oh,
C.
yeah.
Yeah.
Locked
Locked
in.
in.
Yeah, B and C.
B and C.
I walk in and I go, give me the money.
You ain't gonna get nothing like that.
Thank you, Randy.
All right. You guys stopped at $8.49 on the clock. Great job. I heard a whole lot of talking. You guys should definitely, do mic etiquette so everybody can, say what they have to say. But I'm gonna help you out because it's round 2, question 1. So, Funny Man Green, camera
Yes.
on,
Uh-huh.
and tell me what you guys locked in at.
We locked in, it said 2 methods, so we figured it was 2 answers. So we locked in with C. A was knives, and I don't think people got robbed with knives since Beat It. So
All right. Well, that's that's a very good explanation. Destiny Andrews, camera on. Tell me where you were at with this answer.
I mean, I was good with B and C. If somebody walks in here with a knife, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of skill, but I got things around me I can throw. But I mean, if they got them strong arms and I throw something at them and they just poof, then they real scary, real fast. So I went with the off the ball answer.
Okay, I definitely like it. Daryl J, camera on. Tell me why you went or where you were with the answer. That is Damien.
Okay, so at first, I automatically knew from process of elimination that knives were definitely out of it because, like he said, ain't nobody did it since Michael Jackson. And for number 2, who uses a knife? Secondly, I was the only, and I had to look at the question, so it was like 2 methods, and that's what my teammates had said. So I had to think about it. My first initial answer was B because none of these people around here I know use tactical methods. So unless you're thinking about SWAT or U.S. Marshals or just some crazy cartel person that was in the military, but 2 methods would be B and C because nobody fights with a knife. It's like going bear hunting with a switch. It's not gonna work.
Oh, dang. Those switches hurt, though. Michael Chesney, turn your camera
Oh,
on and tell
damn.
me where you were at with the answer.
Well, I mean, it was B and C for sure. B for obvious reasons, because if I'm going to rob somebody, it's probably going to be with a gun. But strong arm tactics, I mean, that's such an umbrella term. Technically, I'm strong arming somebody for money if I hold a gun to their face. So it's just kind of like
Yeah.
it kind of encapsulates everything. It's also what the mafia did, and the mafia's dope. So there you go. That's why.
Look at that. I got the snaps up.
Distortion.
Randy
Thank you.
Hilton,
And all of them
camera
is
on.
wrong.
Tell me where you were at with the answer.
I'm B and C too because a strong arm robbery is a lesser charge. If you go in with a weapon, now you've committed robbery with a gun, and that's a felony. But if you're going to say, give me the motherfucking money, it's just robbery. And people
You
do
are
that.
definitely a lawyer.
Randy
You are
got it down
definitely a
pat.
lawyer. He's a lawyer.
Okay.
I know a lawyer when I hear one.
We got stepdad or Damien on the stream. Let's see if we can get his answer. Damien, where are you at with the answer? B and C. Unmute your mic.
You gotta unmute
And
your
your
mic, huh?
and your answer will follow. Unmute your mic, please.
He can't hear you.
Okay, well, we tried. Okay, there he is. Okay, Damien, go.
Oh, I said because I grew up in the 219, the 312, and the 708, and like where Milwaukee is, but not Milwaukee, like below Chicago. And B and C make absolute 100% sense. And you don't take a knife to a gunfight anyway, so knives are eliminated.
So knives are eliminated. Well, I guess we came to that answer.
Congratulations!
And
Congratulations!
you guys have got it correct. The answer is indeed B and C. So give it up for yourselves. Give it up for yourselves. Exactly. So now you guys are looking at $18.49. Okay, so that is a lot of money.
Shit's getting real. I'm getting my shot glasses out.
I'm
All
already
right.
shot in the glass.
Game board.
And you know
reset.
what, Brenda? They didn't even realize the answer. They don't know why they picked what they did.
All right.
Okay, 1 second.
They don't understand what strong arm robbery is. They just picked it because if anybody, me and Lee had a discussion. Strong arm robbery. Do you know what that is? It's assault with the threat to rob you, like the people that call you over the phone, and they be like, if you don't pay such and such, you're gonna go to court, or you're gonna go this or that. They lying, they scamming, but that is what you call strong arm robbery. When you use a weapon, that is called armed robbery. So of course it would be B and C, but they not getting it. They didn't even get that it was based upon the threat. They say, Brittany, give me your money or I'm going to take it. That's bullying all across the board. And you give me your money, that's called strong arm robbery. I get on the phone and say, Destiny, give me your money or I'm going to mess your computer up, or I got your daughter. You give me your money, that's strong arm robbery. They was just going with what they thought sounded good.
Okay, Destiny, what do you think?
Well, there were a couple people that did mention that it was a threat. In fact, I even mentioned that it was a threat using your strength against me. But something that is definitely to be kept in mind is that a lot of us, just about everybody, was like, you're not about to rob a house with a knife. And also with this game, we kind of have to take strong consideration in for the answers that sound off the wall. So
But that's not off the wall. They do it all day, all the time. That's not strong arm robbery. Is not off the wall. It's just without a weapon.
You know what I think strong arm is? I think strong arm is physical, like with your body. But when you pick up a weapon, that's when it's called
armed robbery. Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. So the definition for strong arm robbery, also known as robbery by force or aggravated robbery, is a serious crime that involves stealing someone's property through the use of violence, intimidation, or threats.
Right, but no weapon. Right,
Yeah.
but no weapon.
And I didn't have to Google that. That's what I said.
Yeah, I know. I was just giving the exact definition.
Okay, well, let's see how that plays into the rest of the game. Because sometimes once the train falls off the track, it never gets back on. So let's see how it plays out in this next round.
Yeah, we were still on the train here.
Yeah, they're still on track.
What is the most important thing for a family to pass down to future generations? Is it A, the family Bible, B, recipes, or C, money? I am setting the money clock at $10. I am going to add it to the screen. Here you go. And let the conversations begin.
I say
automatic money.
Automatically money, right? Like we could just lock in at money.
Yeah. Automatically money.
Yeah, I would lock in with money. I would lock in with money.
Yeah, I'm agreed.
That's a good play.
Let me just
recipe.
Wait, hold on. Hello. Let me throw this in. It's two answers. It's two of the three.
Oh,
two of the three.
Money and
I was confused.
Recipes.
Well, B and C then.
Yeah, money. And
Yeah, I would say B and C.
All right,
Back in the day, Bible was a big deal.
B and C. I'm two B and C locked in.
Yeah, it's locked in.
The
Well,
family
hold on,
Bible,
wait.
PNC locked in. I'm down with that one. That's an
I
easy. That's
wanna-
a gimme.
but back in the day, the Bible was very important. It was put
Yeah,
verse.
I was just gonna say.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. Why didn't y'all vote Damien off? His camera obviously was like in dire need of like some help, and y'all that would have been like a free pass. Yeah,
Damien never
Damien.
got voted off. Damien disappeared in the middle of one of the rounds and he just never came back. He just kind of
That's what
threw himself.
that's what I'm saying. Why didn't you guys use him as a free pass since he wasn't there anymore? And he was still in play in the game right here. So when we get to the elimination round, you guys could have said Damien was one of them, and we could have moved on, and nobody would have went home. I mean,
I
would
guess
have been kicked
nobody
off.
thought about it because he wasn't there. We thought we were voting on the players that were here. Nobody thought about that. Sorry.
Okay, no, I'm okay. Next time, see, you get to know all the little things that you can do. Because in one episode, you guys actually did do that. And I think Althea led the charge on that when she said, well, he not here anyway, so him. And I think it was David Green, or it was somebody whose camera kept messing up.
I think it was David, actually.
Okay, so see next time. That is definitely a way to get a free pass. So keep that in mind.
A and C.
And see, because the Bible was a big deal. Maybe not so much now, but years ago, it had family history in there, dates of birth, death, family members. It was a very important thing.
Yeah, but you're talking about
Ever
you're
heard of
talking about
somebody
nowadays
passing out a
where
family Bible?
Okay, recipes B and C. I'm locked in.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm
I'm
B and
locked
C.
in B and C.
Wrong.
I'm not going to be in C on the third
Yep,
part.
we all ignored poor Randy.
Hold up.
Are you locked in?
Y'all
Young?
did. Why did y'all ignore?
Shit.
Because not a single day of my life have I heard anybody talking about, oh, my loved one is passing away. I really hope I get their Bible. Never, ever in my day and age have I heard that. Now, Randy's up there. Randy probably heard it. I didn't.
How about you, Thea? Why you didn't listen to Randy? He obviously,
She wasn't
like,
there.
I was so, huh?
It wasn't. She didn't have an option. She wasn't
Oh,
able
she
to.
Brenda did ask me.
was.
Brenda asked me.
I did, and actually, Althea and Randy both agreed. That's right. You're right.
Keep going, cause Destiny, you young, you like my son. Y'all don't know no better.
I'm
gonna
just
keep
gonna not
going.
take offense to that. Thank you.
I'm locked in.
For being
I
young,
see
baby, don't
everybody's
take
screen
no
go,
offense
but
to that.
my bad.
All right.
Going on with the connection.
We
That was-
stopped at $8.16 on the clock. Everybody is locked in on the stream. Lots of good conversation going on. Destiny, I'm curious to hear what was the team's answer and tell me why. Cameron, yep.
We went with B and C, which was recipes and money. I would love to be that person to say, yeah, the family Bible, but I've never, ever heard of that. All I hear is I got my grandma's recipes, which I do, and oh, my peepaw left me a bunch of money and it changed my life. So those seem to be the things that I actually hear about.
Oh, I like it. Okay. Althea McFarland, one of our eliminated contestants. I'm curious to hear you weigh in on what you think the answer is. What is the most important thing for a family to pass down to future generations? The family Bible, A, recipes, B, or C, money? And they have picked B and C, recipes and money. Do you think they're right?
I would go with the Bible. The money in the Bible. Because in the Bibles, they got recipes, and there's a lot of stuff is in that family Bible, and that's history. So it's important that certain families know certain things.
Okay. I definitely like it. Daddy, do you think Okay, stopping right here. So, Destiny, after you heard Althea's answer, it still didn't change your mind?
Like I said, I had never heard of it before, and putting recipes in a Bible, that sounds kind of strange to me. So it to me, and my
Right.
experiences, which has been put in my face a couple times, is not as much as others. I personally have not witnessed anybody about a family Bible. I have a very Christian family. I mean, my grandmother was raised by the priest, and I haven't heard anything about a family Bible. So, to me, it was just foreign knowledge.
Okay, well, here we go. The
Mm.
more you watch, the more you learn. They got it right.
Uh, I don't know.
Camera on for me.
Yeah. Um,
You don't know if they
money
got
is
it right.
money definitely. I honestly believe all three of them.
Well, I'm sure that all three of them are on the list, but in this question, only two of the three were right. But I
Yeah.
like it. I mean, open mind, open thinking. I like it. All right, you guys, everybody else, cameras on. And let's see if you got the question right. If you did, who is that? Damien. What is going
That's
on with
Damien.
the
He
light?
told you what he was doing already. That
Oh
man got
my gosh. The FCC. Anyway, so that you guys can know if you're correct or not. If you are correct, you will bank another $8.16. And if you are not right, I will cut your money in half. I will use my scissors to cut it in half. And sorry, you guys got it wrong. The answer actually was what Althea said. It was Bible and money. If you guys, yeah, and I believe Randy was championing that cause. Randy, you were saying something about the Bible. Why don't you finish that statement so they know where you was coming from? Because obviously you had it right.
Historically, passed down through the years, the family Bible is like an archive of family history. And it will be passed on family to family with birth, death, major events. And it will be the same Bible for 200 years. And it is passed along to the next family member. And it's in their care to take care of it and keep the history correct. And before birth certificates, that's how you knew when you were born. It would be in the family Bible, and it would say you were born on June 20th, 1950. And they didn't have any records in the city. That's what they would
All
say.
right.
My
Well,
family does
Randy
not have
can-
that tradition.
He that
Randy,
Texas still
Randy
descend from it.
okay, wait. Randy can definitely give you guys some, some history on some things. So, maybe you guys want to take that wisdom into account. Because I think he's had the most experience, but I don't know. But I had to cut your bank in half. So you guys are now at $9.25. But clap it up for yourself because at least you still got money in the bank. All right.
And
Our
see, and
next
David was the
question
first
only
one
has one
that led the
answer.
charge
I'm
for that
making it
answer.
super easy, okay? $10 on the clock. What'd you say, Althea?
David was the first one that led that charge on that answer, recipes and the Bible. You hear him out the gate. And he led, and everybody was like, yeah, recipes in the Bible, recipe. And then poor little Randy, if he had the time to explain, they would have known that was vital records back in the day, Destiny. Not saying anything, nothing to disrespect you or anything, but age and wisdom. I've been 29 to 30. You ain't never been my age, so I've been around and I've seen some stuff. Not to downplay you or anything like that, but I'm just trying to teach you, and not to insult you, but to elevate you. Actually, So it's nothing like that because my grandmother, go to your Mimo, ask your Mimo, say, Grandma, you got a book, a Bible, and then I have my granny and has the Bible with all of her grandchildren in it, all her husbands, all everybody name in it, and everybody's birthday. And guess what? There is recipes in that Bible. There's recipes of healing, cure, and everything they will write in the Bible. It was an archive, like Randy said. It was a reference for a lot of things, and I know that was predominant in all the black household. I don't know if color make a difference, but I know in all the black communities, and to a certain age, that's all we did. Because
They work
sometimes you was
sort of
born at
like
home.
they work sort of like lock boxes, Destiny. Like the Bible, you put your birth certificates in them, recipes,
Money.
anything that's
Some people
like
have money in it, hidden in it. Girl, that was the safe, honey. Because a thief
yeah.
ain't gonna steal a
Do you have your
Bible.
family Bible?
My mother do. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And when
My
guess
brother,
what? When my
That would
mama
have
closed
been
her
that would have
eyes,
been interesting if they have recipes for things to help with ailments. That would have been really good with last Wednesday's thing where we went over old timey
old time remedy. It's in the Bible. They have a recipe. You call it a Bible cake, and they get it all out the Bible. Have you heard of that? All the recipes is in the scriptures in the Bible. Did you know that? It's
I
uh
called a
haven't heard
Bible
of
cake.
that either.
Google Bible cake, and it'll tell you where to get what from.
Okay, but in this one, you said David was the first one to lead the charge in the wrong
Yes, he
answer.
was. Yes, he
Okay, so
was.
let's
Go
get back
back and
to
listen
it
to that.
and see how it panned out for David.
I was on that boat by the way
Here we
before
go.
he said
Give your man some
anything.
money back, on the stream somewhere. So here
Okay,
we
wait a
go.
minute. What did you say, Destiny?
I said I was on that boat before he said anything. When I looked at them, I mean, my first thought was, well, probably Americans in this thing, so the Bible is probably brought up. But from my own experiences, I know recipes and money. So I was on that boat before he said anything. He may
Okay.
have said it, but I would have ended up saying the same thing regardless.
Yeah, but your older people on the panel should have told you. They
I
they
bet he
know.
did. We all ignored him, and I'm
And
sorry, Randy.
just it's all in honesty, people. Our question coming up is this one. Remember, there's only one answer. What did Americans say was the most important factor in how they identified themselves? Was it A, race, B, religion, or C, nationality? The money clock is on. Let the conversation begin.
I say nationality.
Yeah, nationality sounds right because it's
Yeah,
the
that's
nation
what
of
I was thinking.
America,
Yeah,
right?
national. Yeah.
I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, your religion," but our nationality was, we don't want to pay taxes. That's where we.
Now, who led the charge on that answer? Who was
Randy,
the first one to
Randy,
talk? Did y'all
Randy
hear?
was the Randy was the first one, and then Destiny second that emotion. Randy was the first one.
Okay, and what did Randy say?
Randy said nationality, and Destiny was like, "Yeah, I think nationality." And Destiny started explaining.
Okay, let's continue on. Randy is the culprit.
Came from. Look what we
I,
do.
I have to honestly say, man, coming from the South, nationality sounds beautiful. Like living rights, I guess, if you like that. But definitely race from where I'm from.
Well,
I mean, but I'm gonna go with everybody. I'm gonna go with what I feel the majority is right. But damn,
the Constitution identifies an American as anyone
See,
born
David
here in
did that
America. That
on.
would be our
See,
nationality,
it looked like
right?
he did it on accident,
I
So
get
we locked in?
and
Okay.
then he said, "Lock."
Oh,
I don't know. I don't remember the
actually,
last time anybody is.
Yeah, he did possibly do it on accident, but the accidents, just like with Phil, when he did it on accident, it counts because they have to learn not to do it on accident.
And
Did I
he
Right?
not
took
also?
and he took what Randy and Destiny was saying. That's why he went with that answer.
Which was good. Like he listened to somebody. So he Randy led the charge, and it's like David Green came in for the accidental takeover because it was accidental, but he still took over, and so then it became his answer, which came from Randy and Destiny. So
Did I know? I feel like I might have bleeped out as well and then came back because everybody was still discussing. Did I not do that this round?
I don't know. We're watching the same video. Did you?
Well, I was reading about scripture, Kate.
Okay, well, you got to
So
watch
I
the
could hear it,
video.
but I couldn't see it.
Here we go.
Said they were like American. What? Oh.
Flag on the
That's why
flag
I
on the
couldn't-
flag on the play. David Funny Man Green turned off his camera, so that means he took over. First one out. So what's the answer, David Green?
We're going with nationality.
All right, he locked it in. He simply cut off his screen. That's how you take over. Way to go, David. Why would you say nationality?
Because religion, I mean, there are a lot of people that don't really believe in religion, or and race. I don't know. My opinion is between race.
Yeah, you black.
And
Race.
I agreed with everybody else with nationality.
Well, no, everybody else went with race. Let's see how they felt about it. Destiny, are you okay with Funny Man Green taking over with the nationality? Do you think you're right?
I think it's right. We've got lots of different races here. We've got lots of different religions here, but we only have one actual nationality that defines us as Americans.
Okay, I dig it. Daryl J, you were over there cackalacking on the side. So what is your? Do you think he got it right, or do you think it's a different answer?
I think it's a double-edged sword because you got people that have been born here that say, you know, I am an American, and you got people that have been born here that they say that you black and you should go back to where you came from. So it's like I'm going raised. Look, Birmingham, Alabama, Jack. I'm sorry. I'm just going by what I see here. So that's my answer is race. I
Okay,
feel
Ray.
race.
Michael McChesney, do you think David Green is right with nationality, or did you have a different answer?
It's tough, man. I mean, it's like from where I'm from, Milwaukee, Midwest, that sort of thing. I mean, yeah, the majority of like when people are identifying themselves like or each other, I'm more with Daryl on that, dude. I don't, it's race. I don't know, man. It is. It's fucking. Yeah. I don't know. I have yet to at least. Like I haven't in the last like 3 weeks ran into somebody who was like, I'm an American. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. I let Ray.
Tears in my eyes.
Do you think that David Green got it right, or do you think it was a different answer?
Come on, historian.
For instance, if you're a black man and you're from Africa, what do you say? I'm African American. That's a nationality. So the race is black, but you're an American. So I think it's nationality. I don't go around saying, hey, I'm white. Nice to meet you.
I love it. All right, Funny Man Green. From the sounds of the cast, they got your back. They think you made a good call. But I will give you the opportunity to pick between Althea and Lee and see what they have to say. And give you the opportunity to change your answer. Would you like to take me up on my offer?
I'm sticking with nationality.
You sticking with nationality. Oh, I like somebody who is just like dead set. I like it. And guess what?
Got it right. That was a little scary.
Got
it right.
You are definitely right, David Green. Y'all give it up for y'all team captain.
Let's go.
You guys will now bank
I'd like to stop right there.
$9.13 to your account.
And I would like to say that that is the happiest that I have ever seen David Green look on any show ever that I have seen him on. Am I incorrect, or like, am I not right, or no? Because he was so happy. Shout out to David Green. He was like, yes. He just won the Super Bowl in his mind. He got it right.
He sure was.
Okay. Huh?
No, I mean he was hella happy. I was sitting there, I was muted, going yeah, and then I realized I was muted. I'm like, oh shit, yay!
Because it was an accident, so he was like, oh shit, I hope it's right, because he knew it was like it wasn't intentionally, so he got it right on a fumble. Yay, Dave! If you anyway, a win is a win. Anyway, you can get it in.
I'm gonna go and clip that photo and I'm gonna use it in the promo because he epitomized the happy on a game show. Like he did the whole game show win on that one.
Out, and because of him, you guys won't get it cut in half. So $9.25 plus $9.13. I think that's what I said. $27.63 is what you guys are at right now. So give it up for yourselves. $27.63. That's at least a tank of gas. That's at least a tank of gas. Okay, like at least one tank of gas. All right, so you guys
I wonder what kind of car you
now,
drive for $24 as a tank of gas. It takes $90 to fill up my vehicle. It takes $60 to fill up my better on the gas vehicle. I'm just curious what kind of vehicle you drive that takes $24 to fill up the tank.
She must drive one of them hybrid cars.
And it's one of them little cars that look like a skate. It's like half a car.
Well, you could do it with the hybrid, the electric, and the other one, the hybrid cars got them like that.
Yeah, I know the Mitsubishi G4. I mean, it's mostly plastic. It's one of the most unsafe vehicles you can drive simply because if you get hit, you are done. But it's
you can fill it up for $27.
Yeah, you can fill up that one with just about $30. We'll fill it up from zero, but it's a shiny car. I seriously don't recommend it.
Well, I'm just, you're like, what car are you driving? So I just thought I would give you,
got a Mitsubishi?
A Mitsubishi, anything that got me from point A to point B. So yes, okay. And I stopped it because I was like, what could you buy for $27? If not a tank of gas, what could you buy, Destiny, for $27?
I could pay my water bill.
Okay, that is a definite thing that we need in life, is to be able to pay the water bill.
Yeah.
Althea, what do you do with $27?
Buy some food.
Okay,
I would buy that's two people at the all-you-can-eat sushi bar down here.
I know. What would you buy, Althea? Because I'm saying sushi is the bomb, but if you can't eat it, what do you get?
Food. You buy. You can get a meal for the $27.
I know, but what kind? Mexican food?
No, a meal you cook for your family.
Yeah, $27. You can feed a family of 5 if you cooked it right. But on average, that covers a family of 3.
So groceries.
No, get a chicken. Yeah, groceries. You get a chicken and some veggies and a bag of rice. Mm-hmm.
You already broke $30 at my local Walmart.
Now you see how different our answers are, because she said food, and I'm thinking eating out at a restaurant, and
I'm talking about groceries,
and she talking about feeding her family. But $27 can go a long way. Let's see what happens next.
It's time for the 60-second spit elimination.
That's right. You guys will come to a conclusion of the two people that you want to put up for this elimination round. And those two people will go head to head in a 60-second spit. And the person who has the funniest set wins. Does everybody understand?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
All right. And I'm going to add, just to put some fire underneath your butts, I will take off the amount of time in money that you allow the clock to run down while you make the decision. Everybody understand that part too?
And
Okay.
Damien's already gone.
All right, starting at
Ah.
$10. Let the conversations begin.
Let's put the fresh meat against
I
each
knew
other.
it. I knew it was coming. I already knew it was
Immediately.
coming.
Really?
I felt
Okay.
that shit already.
I was gonna
Let's
say
go down.
challenge Randy, but I
Fresh
mean,
meat.
Wait, whose idea?
somebody
I already
challenge.
knew it.
Whose idea was it to take the first two? Who said that first?
Randy was the one that said, let's put the guys against each other. And then I said, well, I was going to challenge Randy, but I guess since y'all are good with it.
Let's see if you said that.
I
She
did.
did.
Oh, okay, let's see.
I already knew it. I'm gonna tell you why I knew it. It's because I chose race.
I already said it.
I mean, I'm happy I
Oh,
was wrong. I'm
you already
happy
said
I
it?
was wrong.
That's right. And Michael agreed with. So,
Yeah, I
you two
thought you
always
were
got
right.
this money.
Hold on. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna lock
thought it
in
was
on the
race.
two newbies going at it.
I did. I thought it was.
I
I
don't think
thought it
it's
was
great.
race.
I think
Oh.
it's
I'm locking
That's
in.
it.
Locked in?
Oh,
Two newbies.
you newbies? Okay.
Two newbies.
Like,
What is a 60-second spit?
You got to go head to head in comedy anyway. So whoever's funnier.
Randy,
Brandon,
you
Oh.
just lucky nobody challenged you.
And Randy still got his computer on. Look.
do the camera.
Oh, Cameron. Okay. Logged in.
All right. You guys stopped at $8.50. So I'm only going to take off $1. So let's go ahead and take that off. You guys are at $26.62. All right. So the 60-second spit is this, Michael McChesney and Daryl J. You guys will have 60 seconds to become the best salesman that you guys can become. I'm going to present to you a picture on the screen, and you will have 60 seconds to sell it the best way you know how. The person that has the most votes, which means the most people buy their item, will win. And in this game, we're bringing back our eliminated contestants as well so they can play along. And you can get yourself some more sales. Do you guys understand how to play the game, Daryl J
Yeah.
and Michael McKenzie?
Yeah,
All
I get
right,
it.
Yes, ma'am.
everybody, cameras on for this one because they're gonna need to see your faces. All right, Daryl J. Actually, Michael McChesney, since you were the first that came into the green room, I'll give you the option on first or second. Which one do you want?
I'll go second.
Yeah, I knew
You'll
you was
go
gonna do it.
second. Okay, I am going to give you guys the same item, and we'll just see who sells it best. And here is your item.
The hell?
All right, Michael McKenzie, 60 seconds on the clock, and sell that skew.
Hey man,
I'm gonna be straight. I think I let Daryl go first, right?
Yeah, you said you was going second.
I did, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You did say you were going.
No, it's okay. You're good. No, it's okay.
We both did.
We did.
Oh my god.
Hey, okay, here we go. Let's go. 60 seconds on the clock and go, Daryl J.
Hey man, let me tell you something about this great way of saving money. Let me tell you something. You ever been so broke that you had absolutely nothing? Well, this is going to help you save money on ads. Let me tell you right now. If you want to some money on ads, man, you can put you a quarter in this ads. You can put you 50 cents in this ads. You could save money on ads. You ain't never even got to worry about sitting up here trying to find out how much money you have to spend on ads. All you got to do is just break down every piece of change you have, put it in there, and you will soon have $60 to buy you a piece of ass. Piece of ass is high now. You know how much piece of ass costs? Piece of ass costs right now, probably in Nevada, probably $200 for a piece of ass. You can get up to $300 in this ass bank. So please, I'm trying to tell you right now, if you're trying to save money, man, deposit money into the ass bank.
Time. Great job. Next up, what y'all think of his performance right there? Apia.
He did it good. I liked him. He got the assignment.
Like I like his cadence. I think that's what I like most about him. It's smooth. It's no no ands, no ifs. And he didn't have no chance to write about that because it was instantaneous.
That's
Destiny,
right.
how you did.
I think he did great. I mean, like I said you'll hear it here in a little bit. Neither of them said anything about the speaker on the butt cheek that makes it clear that it probably farts every time you put something in there. I thought that was pretty funny and totally something that could be used. But other than that, yeah, he sounded like a salesperson. He sure did. Unlike what we're about to hear.
He's all clear. Okay, now let's check this out. What happens next? So Michael McChesney, 60 seconds on the clock, and let's go.
I'm going to tell you the situation that you guys are all in right now. I have 14 nuclear bombs lined up at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. I will detonate them if I don't sell out of these immediately. I don't think you understand how much of my life has been invested in a butthole change receptacle, okay? I invested all of my stocks, all of my NFTs, all of my wife's stocks. My children left me. I didn't know that they could do that. So this is the plan. This is the plan. You buy the butthole change jar, or I will destroy the planet. Those are your two options. I have 7 of them.
Oh, that was good. How did you guys, Mr. McChesney did, Athea?
You know, he was ranting. That was not a selling moment. That was like a PSA. He was doing a PSA for sure on the butthole receptacle. And it sounded like a cry for help. You know, my wife left me, the kids left me. I didn't know they could do that. Well, I'd be happy.
That was the funniest part.
You know, but he was like, I need you to stop what you're doing right there. Like, oh, like we heard these bomb threats before. This is America. We get them all the time. Hell, we got nukes pointed at us right now. So shit. Michael, get original.
Destiny, how do you think you did?
Well, I now think that his comedic performance on stage is probably really grim. Because that's the immediate note he went with. He didn't sound like a salesperson. He sounded like some kook living in his grandma's basement.
Actually,
right there.
The reason I started laughing is watching it back. What he did was he took on the persona of the inventor that has invested everything he or she owns into the product. And so he's like on the edge telling you to buy it because he's invested every little thing into it, his NFTs included. So that's why I was laughing, because he looks like the mad scientist type. Like he's in
He was using big words like Marietta Trench. Where the hell is Marietta Trench at? And using NFTs. I know what NFTs is because my son was telling me about NFTs. Y'all know what NFTs are, right?
Yeah, I just checked mine. I'm doing good.
Non-fungible tokens. That's stuff at Bitcoin. That in Bitcoin NFT.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, let's get back to it and see how this turns out. Even though we know that the people. Good. All right, Buddy Man Green. Between these two salesmen, who are you buying your booty bank from?
Can I see the names, because they are new?
It's Michael
Chesney and Daryl
All right, let's
J.
see the names.
I'm gonna go with Daryl J because he was talking about saving ass, and you already know. you already know all about him.
Ass is high. Ass is expensive.
Yes, yeah, yep.
Everybody, cameras on for me. Thank you, Destiny. Who are you buying your booty bank from?
Well, there was something I wanted to hear. It has a little speaker on it, so I think it might fart every time we put a
Yep.
quarter in there, and I didn't hear anything about that. So I was in a bit of a draw, but since we gave one to Sway Lee, I'll give one to Lil Dicky.
Thank you.
Sway Lee.
You voted for Little
I voted
Dicky.
for him.
He got one in the house.
I have
Okay,
to
so
ask
it's a
a question,
one-on-one.
Destiny. Who is Little Dicky?
He's the guy that sing with Chris Brown. He's a singer, songwriter, the little white guy with the curly hair. At the top, he's tall, skinny. He real skinny. He don't look
This
like
is a
Little
good one.
Dicky to
Look
me.
up. He's got a song with a couple different individuals called "Just a Little Thick." It's a great dancing song, and it's for women that are more on the plus size. And I love that song. But he does lots of things. Like she said, he's got one with Chris Brown. He's got one with Snoop Dogg.
Freaky
That one's a little
Friday.
man.
Yeah, I
He's
like the
got
one
one
that they
called
on the
Pillow
butt.
Talk that has a quote that me and my man use. We go to fall asleep every once in a while. You hear us go, "This bitch don't know about Pangea," but he's a comedic rapper, and he also he has the beautiful one that I bring up here in a little bit. That's talk about we love our world, we love our earth. It's a promotional video that a lot of artists put into just a little bitty clip to participate in to promote being cleaner with our earth. He's primarily comedic. He also does a video where he specifically goes and asks people if he like, can I use your expensive home? Can I use your expensive car just for a moment for my music video? I'm trying to prove I can make a high dollar music video without spending any money. And he accomplished that. He did a lot of trial and error, but he accomplished it. So I love Lil Dicky. Not all of his work is like, yeah, but a lot of his is pretty great.
Okay, I have to look him up. Send me.
Totally can.
Of these two salesmen of the booty bank, which one are you buying yours from?
Well, you know, even though you're cute and you about to get married, you were not convincing because you said your kids left. You ain't blowing nobody up. Stop playing. Play with it, but don't play with it. You don't look like that. So, and look, and we all know Destiny maybe want a little Dicky because I think she's secretly crushing on you, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Well, you hear they were like, yeah,
Destiny, we go get like a exclusive. Did you have a little crush on the Little Dicky lookalike?
No, I don't know his personality. How am I supposed to crush on somebody I don't know shit about them? Plus, he's got a fiance. He made that clear right off the bat. And I definitely don't tread on waters that aren't mine. Plus, I have a man.
Well,
I don't
no,
need to
we're not
crush on
talking about.
anybody.
We're not talking about crush. I want to go and crush you and take you upstairs and knock your boots. We just kind of saying we thought you thought he was cute because you kept calling him Little Dicky.
That's because I called Daryl Sway Lee. I just picked the popular person that they look like.
Who is Sway Lee?
I don't know who Sway Lee is, but I know who Swale is. But I don't know who Sway Lee.
Well, maybe I'm mispronouncing his name because I just know him as Sway Lee. I've heard other people call him Sway Lee, but he's a rapper.
Reading it? If you read it, it look like Sway Lee because they don't say Sway Lee, they say Swale. You hear it in songs and stuff. You hear it.
You're
when
right. You're right. So Swale, but whenever I said Sway Lee, he knew who I was talking about.
Stop Googling shit, Destiny.
I haven't Googled anything except for the Bible cake that you told me to Google. I had to span through a bunch of pictures of actual cakes that look like Bibles to find it, but I did find it.
Well, on this show, she can Google stuff on this episode.
Yeah, man.
I don't know who your man is. Is it Michael McChesney?
Bring up the plane, signal the plane, Ponder
Oh.
River.
Why did you keep calling him Yellow Man?
Well, because what Elephant Man, he looks like Elephant Man with the blonde hair. That's why I was calling him Yellow Man. Yellow Man is also a reggae artist, but Yellow Man is like he look like he's an albino. Yellow Man do, but Elephant Man looks like Daryl with the blonde hair. Google Elephant Man, a picture of Elephant Man. Destiny will see.
Okay.
That's
Because
who
he
Daryl
explains elephant, or yeah, he explains them.
Yeah, and that's
I
it. That's
wanna-
the reggae artist. But go ahead,
You said
That's
Yellow
gonna
Man?
be a
Elephant
that's gonna be a,
Man.
that's gonna be a question on next week's show. Does he look more like Elephant Man or Little Dicky? I'm curious to know because I don't know who either one of them are. So here we go.
Elephant Man. But they didn't want to call you Elephant Man, but that's what you look like with it.
Oh, the Elephant Man is like overgrown with tumors.
Yeah, yes he is.
I'm not him.
Artist. See?
Oh,
See, I know you're not
gotcha.
blowing up. You don't even know how to detonate the bomb. You don't even know.
Artist?
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Randy, who are you buying your booty bank from?
Oh.
Well, I'm going to go with Daryl. I love you making that world's going to end with the nuclear bomb at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. That's a very generous idea there. But I think Daryl and the saving the ass. I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh boy. Okay. So we got a tie. Stepdaddy, you the tiebreaker. Let's see, breaker. Out of these two, who are you buying your booty bank from?
Well, based on the sales tips and everything, nobody mentioned that it was Pride Month. You know,
Hey.
it's Pride Month and nobody wants the shitty deal. They just want to plug it. You know,
God damn. I don't know where this went.
I don't know why y'all just putting your finger in the ass like that, but that's your business.
Okay.
All right.
On the sales tip like that,
Wait a minute, Althea. You
Yeah.
know Stepdaddy better than most of us. Where does Lee be going?
She don't know. Lee sometimes got to get out of her own way. Look, and that's her calling right now on the phone. Did you send the link to her so she can get in and watch this?
I sent you can I
Hold
sent
on,
the
let me
link.
grab her. Hold on. Hello.
I sent the link in the group so she could watch it. I'll send it to her separately. Or maybe if Destiny can help me out with that while I get back to playing the video.
damn, they was both pretty good, but only way you gonna blow that ass up is if you ain't blowing up no ass, bro. So I just don't see it unless you putting your winky in there. That's about it. I don't know what the other guy is name, but he got it. The one that was talking about blowing up shit, he ain't blowing up no ass. If you blow up some ass, bring lotion because I know that ass is ashy. So
Okay,
I got you.
so you are voting for Michael McChesney, is that correct?
No, that's the other guy.
Oh,
the one
Daryl
that was saving the money. He wasn't trying to put his finger in it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Daryl J,
I'm saving money
congratulations.
that's going in there, so I can go in there.
Is this the time that I hold up my idol? The
No,
idol you gave me
actually,
before
yes,
the show, or no? It is?
that is the time to hold up your idol and go ahead and explain to them what the idol is, Michael McChesney.
So the idol is the thing that you mentioned at the start of the show. It's something that you gave to only one of our the contestants to use if they're about to get eliminated to stay in the game and choose somebody else to be eliminated.
All right. Hey, all right. And he used it correctly. All right, Michael McChesney, it's all up to you. The pressure is on. Of the current contestants, will it be Randy Holton, who I guess he has a lot to say when the camera moves, Daryl J, who just beat you, Destiny Andrews, who is in the corner over there,
or Funny Man Green, who actually earned y'all some money. So I don't know. So who would be taking your place in the boneyard?
All right, so Funny Man Green won us some money, so he's staying. Me and Daryl are both obviously flawless salesmen, so we're staying. He's staying. Gotta keep Daryl. Um, oh man, honestly, Randy has it going for us. He's been getting us the right answers too. Also, the way that his screen freezes when he talks makes me laugh all the time. I love him to death, and he must be protected. So, Destiny, I'm sorry, it's you. Also, but I have to say, I know, but your sword is really cool. I like your sword.
All right, Michael McChesney, you have made your choice. Destiny, so sorry. You are going to go to the graveyard, but like you know, and I know, stay tuned. You'll have a chance to exact your revenge. All right, Michael McChesney, that was a great move. That was a great move, and you explained it perfectly. So good for you. All right, so this is our group. We have Randy Holton, Funny Man Green, Michael Chesney, Daryl J, and oh wait, no, and stepdaddy. Oh, sorry. So it's just you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we're on the right road here. All right, so we are at round number 3. And if you guys are just now tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, this is Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show, where our contestants come together to earn money for their funny. And right now they are at $26.63. So they are. What did you say, Destiny?
I said, so y'all know, y'all can't see the chats that we had in the middle of all of this. That's on this side of the screen for us. But I had mentioned to Randy 2 or 3 more times that I should have challenged him. He's lucky I didn't challenge him. Da 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 da.
Well, you need to get back on the show so you could challenge him, because that seems to be like one of the things on your bucket list. So next episode, that needs to be like in the things that you need to raise your hand and say, I want to challenge Randy, but just be careful because he doesn't have to accept.
Yeah. Yeah. It still sucks that dude kicked me off, and I was like, I gave him his first vote, and it was Randy's idea to put them in the elimination round in the first place. And Randy got to stay because his camera keeps fucking up, but his camera messing up is something that could like mess with money. And at the very beginning, he got a call out for his camera, and David also got a call out for his camera.
And Damien,
yeah. Damien just disappeared. We should have said, Damien and Randy have it out. Randy would have won. Damien wasn't there.
Back to the show. Y'all are silly. They are on the rocket to the moon. Our next game rules is this is going to be a quick fire comedy.
Now watch
cipher.
this.
In order for our contestants to bank the $10 at the end of the 3 rounds, they will need to have at least one comedian. If every one of them bombs out, they lose their $10. If they have at least one left in the end, they will collect their $10 and keep it moving. Does everybody understand the name of the game?
Yeah,
I know.
Yes, makes sense.
Okay. There will be no stutters, no stops,
No
and if you're
stutters,
not
no
funny,
stops.
you're out. Everybody understand that part?
yes.
Yes.
All right, we will go 3 rounds on each photo. I will start at one end, Daryl J. It'll go from you to Funny Man Green to Randy to Michael Chesney. Everybody understand?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
I understand.
You understand. All right, and
understand.
everybody keep their screens on. And here's our first
Jesus
photo.
Christ.
Caption this photo.
Man,
Funny
I was
Man
so
Green,
ready.
let's go.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Ed.
What'd you say, Destiny?
I was so ready. Okay. Like I was hoping that picture would come up. I had looked at you posted that picture earlier in the day, and I was sitting there just full blown roasting this chick. In my head, just like, yeah, got this, got that. Bet she could fit the whole thing up in her mouth if you don't mind a little bit of teeth. And it's just like I was ready. And like after I get kicked off comes the multiple things that I was so ready for.
She said I was ready. I was so ready. Well, I'm glad that you was ready, but now that you know, now you know where to come in.
Yeah.
Why she got to be Mrs. It? Randy Holton,
I really should go to the dentist.
Michael McChesney,
I really should have worn an oven mitt.
Daryl J,
What the fuck is that?
Funny Man Green,
Everybody got a big toothbrush?
Randy Holton,
I love that dress.
Michael McChesney.
When you
You're out. Daryl J,
PT Cruiser.
Funny Man Green.
I'll still hit that.
Hey.
You did it by yourself.
What did a PT
All right,
Cruiser have to
you
do
guys
with
made
that?
it through the first round with the three of you, and so we're. What'd you say?
What did a PT Cruiser have to do with that? And she wasn't wearing a dress; she was wearing an apron. But like that's on Randy. But like Daryl said, PT Cruiser, and everybody was like, "Yeah, but what does that have to do with the picture?" I'm just
These are
curious. That's pure curiosity.
I don't know. I think I laughed because of the way he said it. He could have said peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I would have laughed because his cadence was off point.
Okay. I'm back. I had to get off the damn phone. Everybody keep calling me. It started to piss me off. Okay, because I'm trying to watch the daggone show. Oh, what did I miss? Did you see what David stuttered at the beginning? Where we at?
No, we're not.
David didn't
We're
stutter
not.
at the beginning. One of them did get away with an but it wasn't David.
But keep watching.
Okay.
We still watching it?
Yeah, we're still watching.
Okay.
We're going to go on to the second one. Everybody ready? Remember, we're going to go around in circles 3 times. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go. What is his rap name? Randy Holton.
Bob?
Daryl.
Got gone. That wasn't funny.
Ponytail man.
Yeah,
Funny
he
Man
had the long
Green.
intro. He said
Uncoolio.
Bob.
Randy.
2 cents.
Daryl.
Pop, lock, and drop it.
Funny Man
That's
Green.
Ponytail.
See?
Uh-oh,
should
you
be
already
out.
said that.
The dude
All right,
just said
next up,
Yeah, Daryl said
there's only 2 left. 3
Daryl was
words
the true
only.
winner.
Comes up
Ponytail
to you
man.
guys. Remember, 3 rounds. Who should have been out?
Randy should have been out because he took that long ass pause before he said Bob.
Randy, yeah.
He does hesitation right there.
Okay.
And then
so the way that he said 2 poofs, Mo Alexander. Shout out to you, comedian Mo. He said 2 poofs. I like that. I'd have named him that.
Said 2 cents, but that's funny. 2 poofs.
2 poofs. Okay, so the way that game it goes is like I give you guys 3 rounds because the first one is going to take you a second to get your brain warmed up. So as long as you don't say like the first round, I let you off with it because some people it takes like a sample round.
Bob.
Bob wasn't funny.
He didn't say he just didn't say anything
Long
and then said
Bob. Gotcha.
He said Bob.
Right. But it was on the very first go around. When the second go around comes, you guys are supposed to be faster and I pick up the pace. And then the third round is the quick pace. So you guys have 3 rounds.
Metrosexual.
Huh?
I said bro's rap name is metrosexual.
Metrosexual.
Wait
a minute. Let's get his picture up here. What can we call him?
the Sherman Hensley, Powerpuff Girl.
I definitely like Two Poofs though. I think Two
Yeah,
Poofs
Two
fits
Poofs was
him.
good.
DJ Two
Metrosexual
Poofs.
work,
The DJ just
past
gives it up. Just quit.
hairline.
That's too funny. Let's keep going, y'all.
I like this picture.
Between you and Randy, 3 words only between this lovely couple. Randy Holton up first. Let's go.
Sit on it.
Daryl,
Damn, you too big.
you're out.
Out.
Yep, Randy Holton.
Yeah, because too
Now
big.
that
is
you are the
two
only
words.
comedian left, you have won it for your team. So everybody give Randy a hand. Y'all have
Why didn't
banked
he have to say
another
3 more words?
$10.
Why didn't he finish
So
out the rest of the
everybody's on the
round?
screen right now. So Michael, Daryl, very
He would have
nicely
had
done.
to come
What'd
up
you
with
say,
some more
Althea?
rap. And so he would have had to. You said 3 rounds. He would have had to come up with some more pictures. Because remember the last game when I won and you kept the other people was on. You kept giving me people after people. He needed to go 2 more rounds because you said each picture get 3 words. But he would have, been the last man standing anyway. But
Well, yeah, I mean, last man standing, but he would have had to come up with, I think,
2
2
more
more
funny
rounds
things.
of 3 words and not say or not have any pauses, that kind of jazz. So he was just kind of given the win on that one. I mean, yay for the people that won, but as per how the game was described, he should have had to say 3 words about it 2 more times.
We can add that one on. But we were already at like 1 hour. We were
Time's
already
sake.
at,
Okay.
yeah, for time's sake, we have to, skip some corners sometime. So because he was the last one anyway, I was nice and just let him off the hook. Let's continue to
He
watch.
said sit on
He
it.
won
So
y'all
that was
some
the
money.
win.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And
That's what I'm talking
funny
about.
man, green.
Hey,
All
Brenda.
right.
Hey, Brenda. I didn't say that. I said uncoolio the first one, and then I said ponytails. That's two different
No,
things.
you said that, but somebody else said ponytails. Go back and check the tape.
Who said
All
ponytails?
right.
See, David wasn't even
Yeah,
paying
somebody else said
attention.
ponytails. All right. Moving right along. This is our next elimination round. It's called Trading Spaces Elimination. And this is where one of our eliminated contestants can come back and seek revenge on our current contestants. Our eliminated contestants will have 3 minutes to decide which one of the 4 remaining that they want to take out. And it will be between Destiny, Althea, and Stepdaddy to decide if they want Randy out, Michael McChesney out, or Daryl J out, or Funny Man Green out. And I will give you guys 3 whole minutes to decide amongst yourselves. And once you guys decide who's getting kicked out, you also must decide which one of you is going to kick them out in 3 minutes of comedy. The clock begins now.
I'm a little salty at Michael personally, but what do you think?
No, I say Randy because he did stutter on the other one when he said Bob. He said and I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, he should have been out. He took too long there. But
He didn't. I should have
he
challenged Randy when she said it was the elimination round, and I should have challenged Randy. I knew it. I was sitting there thinking it. I didn't. Randy was like, "Let them have it out," and then Michael got booted, and he's like, "Yeah, Randy's cool."
Lee.
This is yeah. This right here is a tough. This right here is a tough one because let's see. I don't know their names. I don't know their names.
It's only the black one and the white one, the 2 new guys. So just say that Daryl is the one with the yellow hair and the curly hair is Dickie. Just say
Yeah, and
Michael,
then there's also
Daryl.
Randy.
Well, we know Randy and Dave. She know Randy and Dave.
Yeah, I know Randy. I don't know the other 2 guys.
Molly.
Daryl and Michael.
Which one is Daryl? Which one is Michael?
Daryl, yellow hair, Michael, the curly hair.
Y'all keep saying yellow hair. I don't remember him having yellow hair.
You
He
talking,
did
oh,
too. I saw him later, and I'm like, yeah,
you
he
talking
does
about
have
the
yellow
one
hair.
with the curly cues?
With the plaits.
That's Michael.
With the plaits.
Why are we taking this on? Who we taking out? Or who taking them out? I'm ready to play the game.
All right.
Randy.
No.
Michael.
Which one? I don't know which one is Michael.
Michael is the white guy with the carrot top.
He's the white guy. He's the white guy.
Okay, the other one.
The African American boy?
The
or
other
fella?
one.
I'm sorry, I heard that was bad.
I said the other one. Somebody gotta go. Listen, you gotta go up against him in a rap in a set. You gotta choose him. But you want him to beat you because he's good on his sets.
Randy. Oh, look, I said I'm the best
Randy.
that did it. So I don't care, but he's good on his sets. So we need him in. He's good.
But one of y'all gotta go. One of y'all are the ones that's gonna kick him out, and one of y'all are gonna be the one that.
Okay, do y'all understand what was happening here? To the best of your knowledge, Althea and Destiny, y'all understand what was going on?
Lee wanted to kick out one of the new people, and I was going technical by I was playing the game by who's playing the game best, who's doing the best answers and stuff, and that's what I was going by.
So far, I've got 4 times counted on this episode where I said, not in the groups over here, where I said that I wanted to challenge Randy, and I think I'm about to say it a 5th and possibly 6th time if we press play here. I've got 4 counted up to now.
You wanted to challenge Randy. You wanted to challenge Randy.
And the thing was, you guys had to come to a consensus about her challenging Randy, and you just didn't have the votes in order to do it. Now, the one place, Destiny, where you could have pulled that off was after the second round, where you guys did the sell that skew. You could have challenged him at that point, but he would have had to have
that's where I started saying I had the first 2. I should have challenged you. I first said, but I was gonna challenge Randy, and then there were more people. It was like, oh, the new guys. And I'm like, well, I guess okay, but you're lucky I didn't challenge you. And then there's a couple times in the chat that we can't see, but if we count just what's here, I just said it 2 more times, and right now I'm counting 4 times I said that I wanted to challenge Randy.
Then you should have challenged him then. That would have been your second. I know.
That keeps getting brought up that I should have. I didn't. I went with the group on that. We can press play and see what happens next.
Yes, let's do that.
To refight.
I'll go against Randy.
I say Randy too.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Everybody locked in? I'm
just strategizing.
Locked in on it. All right. Okay. I think we came to an answer. Althea, turn your camera on and tell me what the group's answer was. Who's going to get the face down?
For the face down, we going against Randy.
Okay. Okay. Explain why Randy. You obviously look like you have another answer.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, little Dicky, but it's okay. We're going to do it with Randy.
Okay, so Althea, you wanted to go. So Althea, you wanted to go against Little Dicky at first.
Yeah, first, yeah.
And what made you change your mind? Just because everybody else said Randy?
Well, I said Randy and I said Michael.
And not only that, I wanted to get back in the game. I wanted to get Little Dicky in the game.
Okay, gotcha. Let's keep playing.
But if Lee would have
Double.
said Destiny,
Okay.
then Destiny would have went up against Randy.
We
She
haven't
had
gotten to that part yet. We
Oh.
just
So
picked who
Destiny.
was going to get kicked out. We hadn't even been introduced to the real fact that we would be going against him yet. We were put in the position to pick who would be kicked out, and we picked Randy.
Right. And then I gave the eliminated contestants, you all, the ability to pick who you wanted to go against.
Which
who
is coming
you
up.
wanted to go against. Right. And we'll watch this. Let's just look a little further here. He is going to take down Randy.
I don't know. I don't care. I do it. Leah do it. Any of us will do it. But you got to
Well,
tell us to do it.
Oh, damn.
Oh no, you guys were supposed to decide amongst
Burn.
yourselves who's going to take Randy down. Do y'all need a little more time?
Now, the person that takes you down, that gets you back in the game.
Correct.
Oh, I'm taking them down. I'm getting in the game.
There's
y'all have to
That
all
was
agree
the
on it.
so, that's it.
A little more time on the clock.
All agree on it.
You say Destiny? Anybody say anything?
I'm
No,
sorry, I couldn't
nobody.
tell if it was in here. No, right there is where it really clicked. Oh, we'd be going against them. So right there, you see the smiles on her. She is ready. And then here I am again for number 6.
Right. And here you are again for number 6. But after the opportunity to do it, I don't feel it's fair to count those because everybody,
No, it's me counting how many times on the game I said I wanted to go against them, and then we can press play and see what happens next.
You know what? We're definitely going to set that match up.
You had your chance to go against them. I didn't have my chance to get back in. You was in the game the whole time. You had your chance to vote them out and everything and go against them. I was sitting on the outside watching. So when the door opened for me to get back in the game, yes, I jumped and I would do it again.
All right, let's see what happens.
That I was saying from the beginning, and Dolly didn't understand. The person that takes whoever we choose got to be the one that's going back in there for everybody. So you got to choose the right one that you know that you got to strategize on this because you got a guy in there that can really battle. Taking Randy out, then what's going to happen next? But I understand what you're doing.
Whoever, if I or Althea or you decided to take Randy out, we would land ourselves top 4 for the possibility of being kicked out the next boot.
But Althea is going in.
Why does Althea get to go in?
Majority rules. 1 minute left. It is 1:11, 1:12.
Randy.
All
Okay.
right.
I was angry.
Lock it in. All right. Now, Stepdaddy, I heard you being the voice of reason. So turn your camera on and explain to us who's going in for the face down to have their chance to get back in the game.
I'm thinking Althea can bring it down.
Oh, okay. And who she found? Why weren't you considered? You asked Lee that this morning on the Morning Mag Show.
He gave a good answer. He said he just hasn't witnessed my comedy. So he already knew that Althea was good. So I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to get to the top 3 and he was trying to figure out which of the two of you would, once back in the game, would actually make it to the top 3. So that's why Lee said Althea. Stepdaddy.
Unfortunately, it's Randy.
All right, Randy and Althea, it is going to definitely be a good battle. I saw that you guys were going in a different direction. Randy, you have been challenged. Everybody is in on this game. We are going to do it my turn for comedy style. Each contestant will have 3 minutes in order to earn your camera to be turned on. So the game is very simple. Each person will be given 3 minutes. Everybody turn their camera off. And if you like what they're doing, you'll turn your camera on. They must earn you to be, they must earn your camera. All right, Daryl J, camera off for me. And also Funny Man Green off. And Althea, where did you go? Camera on for me. All right, so it is between the two of you, Randy. I hope you are ready. And Althea, as being the person from the graveyard, I'll give you the choice to go first or second.
Second.
All right, Randy, we are counting on you to get this done, to spin your spot. All right, everybody, understand the rules of the game. If you find them funny, turn on your camera. The contestant with the most cameras turned on wins. All right, 3 minutes on the clock, Randy, and go.
What's the difference between a redneck and white trash? The redneck lives in a single wide, and white trash is double wide. Bye-bye.
Okay.
The thing about white trash is, white trash will have a car and parked in the yard up on bricks with no motor in it, and then there'll be an engine next to it. So that's not the engine for that car.
5 minutes, starting now.
That's just another engine.
Play around the
Now the redneck will
No.
have a car parked in the front yard up on bricks, but it'll have wheels on it, and that engine on the side will be the engine for that car. As my camera goes crazy. Also, a redneck
Is Randy
will
a
marry
real
his
comedian?
cousin, but
That's a good
the
question.
white trash would marry his mama. It's a whole different level. of white trash has a Confederate battle flag in the
Yes, he
window
is,
for curtains.
and he's been doing it for
Redneck
a very long time, too.
actually has curtains that look like the battle flag. Whereas white trash is actually the battle flag. Redneck will not do meth,
He said that. What are you talking about?
but he'll drink a lot of Budweiser.
What?
The white trash
Somebody
now,
said,
he'll
what's he talking
do
about?
meth.
Listen, you broke up. I couldn't understand you. What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
No, I was laughing. I
Yeah.
said somebody in the back said, what's he talking about?
I don't know why he didn't say anything like a redneck will have the rebel flag or whatever, because like you drive into the right trailer park and they're everywhere. So that was a good stereotype to use. But I mean, just like what I said as like my response as to why it didn't come through on him, it's like I'm in the South. We've heard this shit.
Let's go on.
And ketamine, and dragon. What's that one? Dragon. It's supposed to kill you.
Chasing the dragon.
I don't know if that's fun. You know, I thought drugs were supposed to be fun. The drugs these days. Have you had that dragon? No, because I'm still alive. But it kills you. So there's a whole level between white trash and redneck. Now I can do this because my whole family is redneck. I have my redneck card, and I can show that when asked to show it. So if anybody wants to complain about me making fun of races, well, fuck up, because I'm redneck.
You know, another
I
note
have
I
my
can
card
make on the difference
certified.
between rednecks
My
and
whole
white trash.
family's redneck. They'll tell you that we're redneck. So if anybody wants to complain about it, well, fuck up.
What'd you say, Destiny?
I said, well, I mean, okay, so as someone down here, like, another big difference between rednecks and white trash is actually rednecks generally have a lot of things going for them. Like you see big jacked up trucks that look gaudy. You see they go fishing all the time. They go hunting. They've got some blue collar job to where they got cars, they got boats. I mean, they might not be the most spectacular things, but they got stuff. Somebody that's white trash and spends all their money on on nothing but drugs, they don't have anything.
Are you actually defending his jokes?
No. I am not, because like his jokes sound like full blown stereotypes that aren't even accurate.
But that's the point of jokes. They just jokes. It's supposed to be stereotypes that's not accurate. That's the jest in it all.
Now you're defending his thing.
Yes, because that's his comedy. There's nothing to break down or to sort out. Like, well, actually, black people do wear more this than versus that or whatever, or white people this and that. He's trying to be humorous. There's nothing to be analytical about in this.
He didn't crack me up personally.
Let's get back to it.
Now, guys, that's just the lower level redneck. So that gives me a license to make fun and white trash. And also, white trash will do that ketamine stuff, which makes you freeze like a zombie on the sidewalk. Has anybody ever seen that? They do this ketamine and they freeze right there on the sidewalk. They're like, what? So
all right, that is our time. Randy Holden, thank you so much for that 3 minutes. There is no cameras cut on. Let's get some feedback. Michael McChesney, what prevented you from turning on your camera?
I'm a redneck, man. I'm deeply offended. I've never been more hurt by words in my life, Randy. I thought you were cool.
Camera. Turn on your camera.
My soul is broken into millions of pieces. Chilling stuff, man.
Oh man, Destiny, what prevented you from turning on your camera?
It was bland. No offense. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. We hear things about rednecks and white trash all the time. It's not even funny anymore to us.
Oh, okay. Funny Man Green, camera on. What prevented you from turning on your camera?
I thought I was watching the History Channel or something.
Okay, Daryl J. What about you? What prevented you from turning on your camera?
Okay. Honestly, I went and took a piss. So when I got back, my AirPods connected. He was like, I got my car. I don't give a damn. I'm not racist. I'm not. But before I left, I heard a shit ton of redneck jokes. So I don't really, man, just keep at it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. You know.
Okay. Stepdaddy, camera on. What prevented you from turning on your camera?
Life. Motherfucking life. He killed me. Dead. I'm dead. Damn. Right.
Well, while you gather your thoughts, we are going to bring Althea McFarland to the stream. We're going to set the clock for 3 minutes. Everybody, cameras off. If you like what she does, when you like what she does, turn your cameras on. Clock is set at 3 minutes. Doesn't have to be jokes, but I'm hoping that it is funny. Let's go.
All right, it's showtime. As y'all can see, I'm the bigger jigger. Yes, I always say bet on fat, not black. Black, it don't matter. But anyway, but you don't know this about me, but I'm gonna let y'all in on a little something. I am disabled, right? I am handicapped, but I'm mentally capable, okay? And don't get it twisted. Just because I'm a big girl and I'm a little handicapped don't mean I ain't got the good. We got the bomb coochie. If you ever want to have any coochie, you gotta have some big girl coochie. A big girl disabled coochie is the best coochie you gonna ever have, baby. And I got the wet, and it stay wet. And you know how I know? Because my fluid pill tell me it's. I've been pissing on myself all damn night. No, I got the wet. And just for your sake, Randy, I got the walk. That means wet ass.
Everybody's
so, you gotta walk too. So we don't want that walk, Randy. You kept saying you're a redneck. I better take the fuck out of you. Then you'll be a redneck then. And I'm always S&M, and I know you like it, Randy.
I told you to bet on me.
Like you wish all of this could get on Randy. And for the
Is that a
little
T-bag?
$9.99, it can. It can, yes, it can, Randy. All of this your playground. Over here, king's the me. You gotta be a king to get this titty. Over here, and that titty right here is Wild World, Adventure World. So this wild will take you on an adventure, right? And down on it, and you know what down I'm talking about, Randy. That's Busch Gardens. You can snorkel all day, baby. Snorkel. Where it is wet. Come on, Randy. You ain't convinced that, Randy? I got the rockabye baby booty, honey. Randy, I'll put you to sleep. Night, Randy.
Oh,
Randy. Come again. I love the elderly and the disabled. You know, and Randy, if you in a wheelchair, you can't get away from me because I walk with a cane. And you know what I do with that cane, Randy? I take the cane and stick it in that wheelchair poke. Where you going? Randy? You can't roll front, you can't roll back. I got you, boo. I got you. Y'all ain't got to go nowhere.
I sound like a bully right there.
Y'all give it up for Althea McFarland, and you had us dying. That shit right there, that's how a pro does it. You was gonna claw your way back in no matter what. And again, I think you should have went against Michael McChesney myself, but Randy was the person that they all voted out. Wait a minute, how did Randy become? Y'all just picked him, right? Or they voted him out, right? Hello.
We picked
Oh,
him
we
to go.
picked him as the weakest link. The most
Okay.
possible that Althea could beat him.
Well, I could beat them all. Because I would have went different places, different directions. Would have might have had to try harder with Daryl, but I'd have got his ass. Because you know what? Because I do crowd work, and my specialty is Jonah. Growing up, y'all heard me say, growing up in Palmer Park, grew up in the hood. You had to do three things. You either had to have money, you either had to know how to fight, or you even had to know how to Joan. And that's joning and cutting up. I mean, I would have went a different direction with all of them.
Okay, it was funny. That was like, I'm gonna try to see what I could do to cut that clip out because that was one of the funniest 3 minutes that I've ever had the pleasure of seeing. That wet ass pamper thing, I was like, oh, she is too out of line. Does she has
the truth?
Yeah. And has earned her way back into the game. I'm so sorry, Randy. But we're going to talk it out in the green room and it's okay. But before you go into the boneyard, tell people where they can find more of your funny.
In the boneyard.
Oh,
right there.
For my funny,
in the boneyard.
Facebook, Randy Wilson, Instagram, rholson604, and Twitter, @Holson or Randy. And every now and then.
Right. I hope y'all heard most of that. Thank
I
you,
thought I
Randy.
did. I'm
Michael,
trying to find it. I'm finna try to find it.
Michael McChesney, I saw you turn your camera on. You were the first one to do it. What made you turn your camera on for Althea McFarland?
All right, Althea. Earlier you said that if anybody wanted to leave their fiance, just to let you know. And I wasn't sure about that until I saw that set. I have never been. I'm here all the way for the wet ass Pampers. I'm here for whatever that weird whip thing you had was. I'm here for disabled coochie. All of it. Let's make something happen.
Oh my God, Daryl J. I saw you come in and turn on your camera. It took you a second, but I think you had gotten back from peeing. So what made you turn on your camera for Althea McFarland?
Well, for one, she went from being so disabled to horny. So that kind of like just took it to a whole nother level for me. She pulled out straps and teddy bears. That's a dangerous motherfucker. You you can't see, you can't touch, you can't feel, but you got a strap and a teddy bear, goddamn it. You finna do some damage. You hear me? You like the boys on Amazon Prime. That shit is scary as hell. You like Homelander right now.
See, Homelander is funny. If you watch the boys, Landers on Prime.
I'm not gonna lie, she didn't turn it on for me the other day, so I was determined not. But when she was talking about that wet ass pamper and peeing herself and everything,
couldn't help it, huh?
Yeah,
he got moist.
Right on. Destiny Andrews, I saw that you were holding out because you wanted to definitely get in the ring, but I saw you holding out, but then I saw it come on so quick. What made you turn your camera on for Althea McFarland?
Well, actually, I actually wanted to do it real fast, but I had to go get my dog to stop chewing on something. So I got up and went and did that. And then as I'm coming back, she said, "You know how I got that wet ass pussy? My pills tell me I do." And I was like, "Yeah."
Water pills. That was crazy. You
Like
making
a
me about to
pro.
go buy some water pills.
I know that's right. Stepdaddy, what made you turn your camera on for Althea McFarland? All right. Whatever it was, we'll get it later. All right, Althea McFarland, congratulations. You have won your way back into the game. And I know, shout out to Phil Page out there in the audience. I know he's relieved because he did sponsor you. So I know that he is, thinking to himself, my money is kind of safe. So good for you. Welcome back to the game. So now it's you, Daryl, Michael McChesney, and Dave Funny Man Green. So y'all give it up for yourselves for making it this far. Y'all welcome Althea back into the fold. She like fought her butt off for that. Here, let me help y'all. I like to hear that. Everybody needs a hand, especially me. All right, you guys. Well, we have come this far, and it has definitely been a battle of sorts. And I love this part because it is the spotlight. Yo, 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 talking about the spotlight. Yo, do, and work my fingers to the bone. I know I need singing lessons, and I've been working on it, but I
You the
think
host
I'm
of the
almost
show,
ready.
but you do.
I'm almost ready to go on American Idol. What y'all talking about? I'm telling you. All right. So here again is one of my special treats for one of my funny friends. Shout out to Phil Page out there in the audience. Thank you for sponsoring our girl, Althea McFarland. And you see she got back in the game. And so this is for you if I can get it to work right. All right. Let's go. I think in the spotlight, yo, 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 talking about the spotlight, yo, do, and work.
Are you ready?
Oh, no. I have to take my medicine. I'll be right back. Phil Page is an incredibly talented stand up comedian hailing from Washington, D.C. With a passion for making people laugh, he has been on the comedy scene for 8 years, honing his craft and bringing joy to audiences far and wide. He has performed at numerous venues across the DMV area, captivating audiences with his unique sense of humor and infectious energy. But his comedic talents don't stop there. He's also taken his comedic talents to some of the biggest comedy hubs in the country, including New York, Las Vegas, and LA. He's performed in these cities, having garnered and recognition from both fellow comedians and comedy lovers alike.
What truly sets Phil Page apart is his dedication to using his platform for social causes. As a producer, he's organized shows that raise awareness for important issues such as gun violence in Washington, D.C., and supporting returning citizens. By infusing humor with purpose, he aims to make a positive impact on society through his comedic talents. With his wit, charisma, and commitment to making a difference, he has continued to thrive as a stand up comedian, bringing laughter and social consciousness to audiences far and wide. That is my boy, and yours too, Phil Page.
I haven't heard from him yet, but I'm sure it's good. You know, it's good, man. Like I said, I love DC, man. It is, man. You know, but like I said, you know, I'm going through some things, man. Anybody got kids in the audience? You got kids? You like your kids? I hate my damn kids. My kids bad as shit. Seriously. You know, my kids so bad, Child Protective Service came to my house, so my kids home alone and left their ass. It was rough, man. I'm serious. You know, my son told me, he said, Daddy, I'm going to run away from home. I said, why run when I can drive your ass? My kids are bad, man. Seriously. I don't get it. You know, I told my son every time you turn around, you get into something. My son looked at me and said, well, Daddy, you need to stop turning around. What shit is that? Shut up. But as a parents, I want to make a public service announcement. Parents, beat your damn kids. They're going to thank you for that shit one day. And I'm going to thank you for that shit now. And seriously, go with me on this. There's really two reasons the school is going to call your house in the middle of the day. If your kids are in trouble, and when you say, damn, I hope his ass is hurt, you got a badass kid. That shit is real. And oh my God, dumbass kids, let me tell you. Man, you know, as a parent, you know, we got to stop lying at dumbass kids. We got to stop telling them to grow out of that shit. You know, seriously, they can still grow up to do great things in life. They can grow up to be president. Was that bad? Well, wait to see what's coming next. But seriously, I got into comedy because of Trump. Now I got to stay in comedy because of Trump. But you know, it's cool. But as you see, I'm a black man. But being a black man, I have nigga characteristics. And yes, I said it. Nigga is not a racial term. Nigga is a state of mind. And most of the time, we out of our damn minds. But go with me on this. You got black niggas. Donald Trump. Donald Trump has nigga characteristics.
You don't know what happened here, Brenda.
I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm glad I know now.
We didn't hear nothing.
All through here?
Oh, none of us heard nothing. Did we, Destiny?
I've had no audio. I have not been able to hear anything since Philip's video went off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me say now. You guys are the eliminated players, Randy Holton, Destiny Andrews, and we are now at the people's boot choice. And you have between Funny Man Green, Althea McFarland, Michael McChesney, and Daryl J to vote off. It is solely up to the two of you, even though you both must agree. If you guys do not make your decision within 3 minutes, the choice will revert back to the cast and play. Clock is set for 3 minutes and let the choices begin.
Randy, what do you have to say?
But that's I want revenge. Damn, my white trash.
I was so done at this point. No, it wasn't. But I'm still a little grumpy at Michael. I should have challenged you. I really should have. Like, my brain was telling me to challenge you, and I just didn't. If I had, I'd still be in there. I'm a little salty, but The person that voted me out was Michael.
You want to flip for it? Heads, it's Athea. Tails, it's Michael.
Not once do you see
Randy
him
was
flip it.
really after you.
Randy wasn't flipping no coin. Randy didn't even move.
He said, "Oh, I missed it." It's like, dude, you didn't do anything. He
Well,
said,
no,
"Oh,
I
look,
heard
look,
it.
tails." It's like, what? You could have picked it up and said it was tails.
No, I heard it fall on the ground. Y'all didn't hear it?
No.
Randy was
time.
speaking.
I went and grabbed a coin, and both times I flipped my coin, it landed on heads for Michael.
Well, I'm just saying I heard the coin the first time. I didn't get to see what it was actually on, but it just seemed he was out for Althea. And Althea, that's where Destiny had your back. Destiny was trying to point to Michael Chesney.
Listen. Then she said, okay. Then the clock saved my butt because Destiny was getting ready to decide what.
Destiny was flipping that coin and it was landing on heads
do, right here in
for
front of me.
Michael. I think I found a bud.
What? Burnt side is Michael, and the smoke side is Athea.
Heads Michael.
Heads Michael. Okay, you ready?
Said both
Okay,
sides.
you got to prove it. Do it where we can see
sure
it. Did say that.
Yeah, I'm holding it up. My camera's so slow that
he's slick.
Well, hold your hands up.
There you go. You got to catch it and slap it on your wrist and do like that.
Yeah. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Heads is Michael. Tails is Athea.
I don't want
Is
to
that right?
out, so I hope it hits Michael.
Heads is Michael's out.
All right, go.
Okay, here we go. Oh shit. I missed it. Okay, it's tails.
Is it really? Because
It
you
is
missed
tails.
it. I can go find a coin right now.
2 out of 3.
I should have got up right then too.
But Randy was cheating.
I mean,
You got
look,
some 1
you can do
minute
one.
left
If you
on the
can
clock.
catch it, put it right here and reveal with your slow camera.
Want to do it 2 out of 3?
Sure.
Okay, here we go again. We got one tail. That's head.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
Tails.
Randy, what you got?
Tails. Athea's out.
I still disagree, but
See?
whatever.
Well, you guys both have to agree.
Well,
She
I
had
agree
your
to
back
the
again,
said she
Althea,
disagreed.
where she said, I don't agree. She had your back again the second time.
Destiny, she said, I disagree.
And then I got up here in a second. Everybody will see. I got up and I went and grabbed a coin of my own. I did miss my first catch, but the second one I caught and it said heads, and the one after that I caught it said heads. So like I got 2 that said Michael needed to go, and he got 1 for Michael and 2 for Althea, according to what he was saying.
Let's see.
10
seconds
his
left.
camera's so glitchy. It's not
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Give me $25. I'll say Michael.
5, 4,
I got
3,
heads. Nobody saw it, but
2, 1. You both have to agree. The name?
Althea.
See,
I like
you
Althea.
conceded.
Yep, because
Althea.
I agreed to the game,
I did
and
not
like
hear
his
you,
camera's
Randy.
so glitchy.
She
Are
said,
we
Althea,
agreeing?
you guys have to agree. Come on. Let's
Athea,
go.
right? Athea. It was the coin that. It wasn't me. It was the coin that did it.
Well, since you guys can't agree, the choice reverts back to the cast. We can't go all day. All right,
It was
Althea, Funny Man Green, and Michael McChesney, Daryl J. I will leave it to the 4 of you to decide. One of y'all have to go. I'm going to put $10 on the clock to put some fire up underneath your booty cheeks. Let the conversations begin.
Okay, so one of us got to leave?
Correct. And
Well, you got, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, guess what? Just to make it simple, I'm a newbie. I'll take one for the team. I need to go. I'm too crazy for this shit.
He saved your butt out there.
I go.
He did.
I go, man. So y'all can stay. I want to be y'all Jesus.
I mean, I can support that.
Lock in.
Look at Mike.
Yeah.
Lock in.
Yeah, lock in, man. I'll be y'all Jesus, man. I go.
You're the best, dude.
All right. Daryl J, you threw yourself on the sword.
That's right, because I'm the new Jesus, nationally and racially. I don't give a damn where. I don't give a damn what race it.
And religiously.
Religiously, with the Bible and chicken and watermelon and zucchini and whatever the fuck else we all eat.
Well, tell everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond if they wanted to find more of your funny, crazy ass, where can they find you?
Man, look, on all social media, only thing you gotta do is type in Daryl J. Okay, that's all you gotta do. DARRELLJAYE. You can actually Google me, and some of my stuff will pop up. So DARRELLJAYE, Daryl J. It's a British name. I don't know. It's British. It's from the other place. But yes, I have. What's my phone number?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well,
Okay,
we
so
don't
I
have
got
to...
you. I got you. I'm finna get to you right now. It's 205-911-4846.
Okay, I hope y'all got that. Stay tuned to the green room.
Showtime?
Stay tuned to the green room. We'll get all that information later. Right now, we have a game to play. All right, so we have Michael McChesney, Funny Man Green, and Althea McFarland on the stream. Turn on your cameras. Congratulations for making it to the top 3. You guys can definitely join Winner's Circle now. Let me make it all pretty for you so that you know that you guys are the winners. Da, 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 da. Winner's Circle. All right. So right now, turn on your camera. So you guys are now at $36.52. First place gets 60% of the pot. Second place gets 30% of the pot. Third place gets 10% of the pot. And I'm going to leave it up to you guys to discuss who gets what place. Everybody understand that part?
Right.
Okay. But before we do that, I'm going to give you guys a chance to double your money. But it must be a unanimous vote to play the next game to walk out with double the money. If you do not complete the task, you walk away with nothing. Everybody understand?
Yep.
All right, clock is on. Let the conversations begin.
Let's do the double or nothing, guys.
I'm pretty much down for whatever. I mean, if you guys want to do double or nothing, I think that would be cool.
Okay. Double or nothing.
Yep, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Our next game up, everybody's locked in on double or nothing. Our double or nothing game is take a hint. Game rules are really simple. I'm going to show you guys a picture, which is the only hint that you will get. And in this segment, the topic is movies. And you guys will have to look at a series of emojis and guess the movie. Does everybody understand?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and the private chat is set at 59. I don't want to see NT more in the private chat. All right, so no looking at rules. You guys didn't use any of your magic takeovers or any of the game pieces. Well, you used a few, but you can't use any more now. So does everybody understand that part?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. For this one, we do cameras on. So everybody turn your cameras on for me. Hands above the screen. And in this, I will give you 10 images. You must guess 7 out of 10. You only have a chance to get 3 wrong. If you get 3 wrong, you lose. Very simple. And on the 10th question, you must get it right in order to win. Everybody understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let the games begin. Our first one up.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
That one.
Yep.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Yep, y'all was
Damn.
good on this one. Hey, next up,
Charlie.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yep. Charlie. Yep.
Locked in.
Locked in. Yep.
Charlie and the
perfect. All right, next up. Cameras on. Cameras on.
Okay, Fire Heart Raindrop. Fire Heart Raindrop. Yeah, if he knew that, why didn't he give us the answer? Look how long we up just stuttering, and I've never seen Elemental. I have not a clue.
Fire Heart Raindrop.
I mean, I see it now. I didn't see it then, but I see it now.
I never seen the movie.
No, nothing.
How's that Elemental?
You understand what it
Because
is now?
Fire Girl fell in love with the water boy.
The what?
I didn't. But the movie Elemental is about a girl that's made of fire that falls in love with a boy that's made of water.
Oh, I need to go see that.
It's such a cute movie. It's such a cute movie. I love that movie. That one and the new one about the little girl with her hormones. What is it? What is it
Inside
called?
Out.
It's Inside Out.
Oh,
Inside Out.
I seen the first
Yeah.
one. I seen the first
Oh,
Inside Out.
Number 2 is so much more funnier and so cute.
Okay, I
Yeah,
gotta see this Inside
go
Out.
see
And
'em.
I haven't even heard of them damn Elemental. Okay, he must got little kids.
Actually, I went to go see this with my boyfriend at the time, who was a movie maker, and it was just what was out. And so he would take me to the movies every Monday to go just see any movie. It like I've seen so many movies I didn't even want to see, but because it was him, I went, and this was one of them.
Did he like it?
5 Heartbeat. No.
Yeah, he loved it.
Hot Love Cry, Lady and the Tramp. Fire.
Yeah.
Look, David just said he. No.
Heat, love.
Hot something. Heart drop. Beat drop. Hot. I'm
trying to skip.
Yeah, but that means we got to get all the 8 right. We can only miss 3. All right, going. Are we agreed to skip, y'all?
I mean, we might. I don't know if we can. I don't think we get the tricks, right?
Yeah,
we can use. Yeah, we can.
We can use the skip. Okay.
That was kind of wrong though.
Now listen to this.
And y'all do understand, when you skip it, that means you got it wrong. You just gave up.
Exactly.
So that's
But
just
he had
part
the
of your
fucking
3.
We should have said
He
that
did.
before when
He said I know. I said he did have the
finish it.
answer.
Wait a minute. Finish it, because we could have just said
okay.
Elemental, and if we got it wrong,
I mean,
we got it wrong.
maybe just guess, like, if it's gonna be wrong anyways, maybe just guess something dumb. Like, I don't know, fire, love, water.
Fire, no, it's heart. Fire,
Fire,
hot, and what's
no,
love
it's
got
heart.
to do with it? Hot and cold, hot and water drop, hot heart drop,
Rain.
heat. He's not saying a word, and he knew the answer. What was heating up? Does anything y'all know with heat in it or with fire, catching fire?
Wait a minute. What did you say?
I said I'm wrecking my brain. I'm going through everything.
Yeah, you was laying it down. I don't know where you got beat from, but okay. I guess heartbeat.
The hot. Oh yeah, heartbeat.
Oh.
Yeah, the heartbeat. Yeah, the heart it beats.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, because the way y'all was going around in circles, I was like, I don't know if they gonna get it.
That
and
was
then
only me, but the whole time he was holding on to I haven't seen the movie, so if he would have said, let's just say Elemental, and just by that time I was like, fuck it, skip it, shit. And then
yeah, he didn't know. He was just throwing it out like it just came to him. Let's watch.
Fire.
Girl on fire, man on fire, heart on fire, love on fire.
There was a movie. Something about On Fire with Denzel Washington.
That was Man on Fire.
Oh, never mind. That was Man on Fire. Yeah,
So it was hard, and then it's dropped. So something got to drop. It said, or water, a drop of water. Oh, that could be rain.
But you just said
part of rain.
fire.
Fire. Wait a minute. What was that? What was that? Dragon fire. No, wait a minute. Oh, she. Oh,
That's Men in Black. Oh,
yeah, Men in Black.
The other one was Men in Black.
Yeah.
We can skip this one. We'll just do the next one. Are you guys good with that?
You hear what he said? Rain, dragon,
Right.
rain. Okay,
No,
so
what
we
did he
just
say?
we got the Men in Black.
Are we skipping?
Yeah, we'll skip that one if you guys want. I can't think of it. Fire loves water.
Rain of
I
dragon.
mean, is there any movies where like
It is Fire Loves Water.
isn't there a movie that came out like Elemental or whatever?
Yeah.
We'll waste some time. We're almost down to 7 minutes.
Yeah, we'll just skip it. It's not a
Hear that? You skipping it, Brenda?
yeah, locked in.
Locked in.
Lock in.
So you had the answer, but you skipped it.
You guys should have listened to Michael
didn't say
McChesney.
he wasn't
it was
sure
indeed Elemental. Next
No,
up,
Brenda. He said just
Oh,
skip
really?
it.
Yeah, nobody was
I know.
sure.
I know he wasn't sure, but when I said you should have listened to him, it's because he said, wasn't there a movie out?
He said skip. That's what he said.
Hold on, let me finish. As if it were me, as soon as he said Elemental, I would have went with him because that was the answer. And he had said earlier, let's just answer whatever. But then he said, let's skip it. But before he said that, if it were me, I would have jumped on his answer and tried to answer it. Because that made sense. Elemental. When he said it, I would have looked at the little emojis and been like, yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
because you've seen the movie. I don't have no clue what element. I said, do you mean the fifth element? He said, let's just skip it. Hello?
Right.
Well,
He
That would
did
have been
say,
less time to say,
They could have
no,
asked
I
him what
meant
Elemental is
elemental.
about. Anybody could have asked him what Elemental is about.
And
Yeah,
I asked him, said, do you mean the fifth element? He was like, let's just skip it.
I didn't
So-
hear the question. It glitched up on your question, I guess, because whenever he said elemental, you were like, the fifth element. That's what I heard.
I said,
Maybe
do
it
you mean
glitched
the
on my
fifth
side.
element? Go back 2 seconds. You'll hear it. I said, do you mean the fifth element? He could have said there, no, elemental. I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to say. Heat hot. What's heating up? Is anything y'all know with the heat in it or with fire, catching fire? Listen to this.
Catching fire.
Girl on fire, man on fire, heart on fire, love on fire.
There was a movie, something about On Fire with Denzel Washington.
That was Man on Fire.
Oh, never mind. That was Man on Fire. Yeah,
So it was heart and then it's drop. So
Yeah.
something got to drop. It's water, a drop of water. Oh, that could be rain. Heart of rain. Wait a minute. Fire. Wait a minute. What was that? Dragon fire. No, wait a minute. She. Oh.
That's Men in Black. Oh,
Yeah, Men in Black.
That one was Men in Black.
He wanted to go to
we
the
can
next
skip this one. We'll just do the next one. Are you guys good with that?
You hear that? Rain, dragon, rain.
And I'm still trying to figure it out.
We got the Men in Black.
Are we skipping?
Yeah, we'll skip that one if you guys want. I can't think of it. Fire loves water.
Rain of
I
dragon.
mean, is there any movies where like isn't there a movie that came out like Elemental or whatever?
see, right there when he said that, I would have went with that.
He said, I asked him, do you mean a fifth? Listen.
It looks like the dead
Okay.
You mean the fifth element? I asked him,
Yeah, we'll just skip it. It's not a.
He said, yeah, we'll just skip it, Brenda.
Yeah, locked in.
When I asked him, do you mean the fifth element? He was like, yeah, we just skip it.
You guys.
Oh, wait,
should
that's
have
not an
listened,
imperative
to
part of
Michael
this.
McChesney. It was indeed Elemental. Next up, what'd you say? What'd you guys say?
Well, she's defending that nobody knew, and that's true. Nobody was completely sure as to what the answer was. But while I was watching out in the green room, I was sitting there like they're spending a lot of time trying to figure out what this is, whereas they can get a skip. They can get 3 skips. They can just skip this one, go to the next one, and maybe the next ones will be easier, more recognizable, or whatever.
And we did. That's what we did.
Well, let's
Yeah,
see
but
what happened.
long time
Let's see
skip
what
it.
happened next.
We
Oh,
already
really?
Men in Black
Men of,
Element.
yeah. Wait.
He said Men in Black. What the?
Men of Black.
Men in Black, yeah.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Correct. Next.
Frozen.
Frozen.
Frozen. We're
Locked in.
Frozen locked in.
Frozen.
Frozen locked in.
Perfect. Next up.
Harry Potter.
Oh,
Harry
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Harry Potter locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Harry Potter. He was
Trevor
good.
Vaughn.
Yeah, he was.
It.
Pennywise, it.
It.
Yeah. It.
Locked
Locked
in.
in.
Locked in. Yep.
Oh, y'all are getting it. Y'all are getting it.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Locked
Locked
in.
in.
Locked in.
Next one.
Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
We always getting them.
Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. Locked in.
Skadoosh.
Yay, you guys got it
We
right.
almost
You guys
won.
have doubled your money. Cameras on, clapping your hands. Let's go ahead.
Was we the
You
first
guys
ones
have
to do that?
$73.04 in the bank. Most, what did you?
Were we the first one to double our money?
No.
No,
Well,
that
you
was
were
the
the
second.
first ones to go all 10.
No, they didn't go all 10. They got one wrong.
No. I mean, like
Nobody
they made it through the whole 10 because like the first time you did it, you only had 5 pictures to work with, and it was like, oops, okay, well, I'm just gonna give that to you. So we only had the 5, and then in the practice round, whenever they did the 10, they missed 3, so they didn't end up actually finishing it. So this was the first time that the 10 was done, and it was actually accomplished.
there you go. You got a first.
But it was the first
All
time
right.
winning the double or nothing. I'm talking about that part.
No, it was the first time that you went through the whole game, because the first time I tried to play it, I didn't upload enough images, and so I just gave them the round, so they won.
So somebody won the double or nothing before? You
Yeah.
doubled it
Correct.
up and then, okay.
Yeah, they won it on a technicality, but still won it.
Yeah, because she only had 5 pictures of dogs available.
Oh yeah, that's right. With you,
I think
it
we've
was
given
you,
out.
Pete, and Randy. Was Randy in that?
Oh wait, and y'all won the logo one. The logos when we did the, not the logos, but the taglines. You guys won that one.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that one.
I wasn't here for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. All right, so let's go. Let's see what happens next. I'm gonna have to check the files, but give yourselves a hand. Here's where the real fun begins. All right, so now the question remains. First place is 60%, second place is 30%, third place is 10%. The
I might
money
not be
clock
able to
will
stay for all
start
of
at
those.
$10 to put some fire underneath you. I will only take the money that you guys allowed to run down while you're making your decision. Everybody got it?
Yes.
Let the conversations begin.
Okay, can I go first? Then Dave, and then Mike. If we agree, he's locked in.
I think I should be first since I got the.
I fought
The
for it. I
questions-
fought hard. I did a 3
Oh
minute.
yeah, you did. Yeah,
for
you did.
Randy. I won my way to the top, and I kicking ass in this game. What you think, Mike?
I'll leave it to you guys. I don't really. I mean, I'd rather not be last. That would be cool. The second would be cool. But I don't really mind either way.
First, second, and third. We got it locked in. Althea, David, Mike, and I'll tell you guys why afterwards. Althea, David, Mike, locked in.
I still think I should be first though,
No, you shouldn't.
because okay.
Because he was there the whole time. You wasting time, Dave.
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I feel like because Dave won us on the first one. Dave was in the game start to finish too. I mean, I don't know if anybody's supposed to go first. he's actually played it this entire all the way through. I mean,
Skated by this entire time all the way through.
Yeah, but you
At
weren't
first,
in
then the money.
any of the elimination. You were
No, I
out
think
the
I should
first
be
round.
first.
I know I was out the first
entire
round. I was
time.
standing
Then
on the
Mike.
side and in the back. Because had I been in, then we
No,
would have
no,
had
no,
more
no.
money.
so both of
right.
you think I should be last.
All right,
didn't
all
know
right, all
they
right.
cut.
I'm gonna
You
come in
did.
here and I'm gonna ask a few questions. All right, Michael, since you seem to be in the I don't care mode, what is your take on this and tell us why?
Well, I think Althea was pretty quick to have her order there. I mean, I figured we would at least talk for a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, two people in the final three played the game all the way through. Didn't get eliminated. Played the cards that they were dealt. And I would say David didn't even really run into any hurdles. He played the game the best. I mean, he didn't get eliminated. He didn't get challenged. He didn't have to use a get out of jail free card, anything like that. I saved my own ass, used the get out of jail free card thing and made it to the end. I didn't get eliminated at all. So, I mean, I would say in terms of staying in the game start to finish, I would think that would put me second. But the thing is, too, Althea won her way back in by beating Randy. So I would say it's a little closer for second, but in terms of first, I think David makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
See,
Althea,
I would have been
McFarland,
okay with you
your
in
case.
second
You
too,
said
because
I'm
you
gonna
did
plead my
kick ass.
case because y'all got your money cut in half. Even though David gave Banky some money, but he took more of that away. And I was on the sidelines and gave you guys the right answer. And both you and David had the wrong answer when you said, "Oh, it's money and recipes." I was like, baby, it's the Bible and money. I'm saying, and if we were all in the game, y'all lost that. Y'all cut y'all team in half, and that was more than the money that David made with when he did that little hospital.
See, you were basing
Okay,
your placement on
I
it.
did it, and I fought my way back. I fought my way back, a tooth and nail, and had to get it for a whole 3 minutes. And,
okay. What? Okay, hold on. The funny man Green, state your case.
I think I should win because in the words of Eminem, man, these food stamps don't buy diapers, and yeah, so I need the money, and not only that, but you know what I mean. Okay, she admitted that I made money, and the losing money, that wasn't my fault. That was a team junk. And then on the last thing, there was what, like 8, like 10 questions. I got like 5 of them. So
All right, you guys have another $5 on the clock. So I've already taken away 5. First, second, and
we won
third.
the double or nothing thing round. So y'all, and then David, if you just think about listening to reason, but you're not gonna get it to later. All right, I ain't got nothing else to say.
You a lot of what you
now
to
it's
defend yourself was ifs.
now it's
If
later
I was
out
here.
here. Well, okay, so now we're at later. So explain what you mean. You said you'll figure it out later. I'm not going to say nothing else. What were you trying to explain to him? What were you trying to get him to understand?
A couple of things. One, that he's in the game in the back, because he betted on me to win. And the third, we still got that takeover. So I was getting ready to be like, yeah, okay, because I was going to hit that takeover button. At the end, yes, I was.
Okay, I see how that went down. All right, here we go. Let's get back to it. We're almost there.
I've always been fair.
We're at $5.
First, Dave. I'm first. Dave second, and Mike is third.
Majority has to agree, so you guys have to make it up, and you guys have to agree. $10 is going to be taken away.
Look, y'all hurry up. I'm standing my ground, and I know why I'm fighting.
I mean, even the comments are saying that I should be first.
No,
yeah.
I'm fighting. Like I said,
that was you,
Destiny in
in
the
the comments.
Yeah.
But isn't that kind of like not the point of the game too? Isn't it like a friend thing? That's why we're all.
They know what
You know
I'm
what I
fighting
mean?
for. They know what I'm fighting. I'm fighting y'all. Bill, I'm fighting for you. Bill. They know what I'm for. Brenda know what I'm fighting for.
Okay, can I say something? 'Cause I gotta get 2 kids to 2 different houses.
Well, now you guys are down to $4, so I have taken 6 off of your total.
All right. So I
Go ahead.
gotta take kids to 2 different houses before I have to head an hour and a half into Mississippi for a show that starts at 6, and it is like almost 3:30 my time. It's 3:28. So I've got a lot to do. I'm sorry for cutting out, but all right. Firstly, Althea, the majority of your reason why you should win was ifs. Unfortunately, you weren't actually. Yes, you unfortunately did get out that first round, which means you were not there for the majority of the game. David played great. David did great. That was the best game that I've seen David do.
That you've seen.
And even with Michael mentioned, like, if you wanted first, because he could have got kicked out, and your situation was unfortunate, you proved yourself to be a great comedian. Second would have been just fine. If not Randy, who was it that had his money on you? Was it Randy? No, Philip. So if Philip put $5 on you and you came second and got 20 something, then he still would have had a come up. He still would have got his money back plus some. It's just in my eyes, and actually a couple other individuals' eyes, as voiced, it was like you kind of took the first place for yourself. David
wasn't strong. He wasn't a strong anchor. I'm sorry, he just wasn't. And I sat there and watched the game and played it, and in each round, he wasn't. No, that wouldn't be fair.
The facts are that you weren't there for the majority of the game. You participated in the 1 round that you got out, and then 2 rounds at the end.
I was there the whole entire
those 2 rounds. You deserve to be number 1.
I wasn't in play. My button wasn't in play, but I was there the whole game, and I saw the whole game.
That's cool. You think if my dad watched me on a camera for the entirety of my life, I'd say, yeah, he was a great dad. Number 1.
Yeah, if he got back in the game and in the play, you'd have been like, Dad, you're the greatest.
No, I wouldn't have. Not if he wasn't there. I'm not going to give credit where it's not due. Well, the facts of the matter were you were not actually in play for the game. You were there for 2 rounds, and you did your 3-minute thing where you did go hard and you proved that you are an excellent comedian.
Destiny.
And then you said that you did just that.
I do not care about what you say, because if you're going by points, taking points off and stuff, go on, take them.
Well,
you're getting really defensive over just like factual situations.
It's not factual.
Okay, so how many rounds did you participate in? How many rounds were you actually on the screen to participate in, other than the ones where she let the graveyard participate?
That's it. I don't know the numbers, but you got to be. David was just going along with what y'all say.
David,
he was
went
there.
with what you said to make everything good and to find some kind of peace.
Right. I think what happened is David. Okay, so on one side, David Green, he was in play for the entire show, but he did ride the middle. He wasn't there at the lead of the questions in a lot of instances, as we watched on the replay. Althea is saying
all of it.
He participated.
The only reason Michael was still in the game was because he saved his own tail with his idol. The only reason Michael was still there was because he saved his own tail with the idol and he kicked me out. You earned your way back in. So if we look at those factors as well, that puts him at third and you at second. But still, David stayed the whole time. David participated great. David had the right answer. He even took over at one point and got everybody money. And it doesn't matter, like, oh, he went with this.
Now, wait a minute. That was the mistake when he took over.
Yeah.
And he
took over by accident.
He took over by
And
That
accident.
doesn't matter. He
And
did
guess
it.
what?
He said the
Yes,
correct
it does
answer.
matter when you going by the points, when you technically ding ding ding. Yeah, it
On
does.
both sides, actually, on both sides, I can see why you both were contenders for number one, because Althea, you did fight valiantly to get yourself back into the ring. And on the other hand, David played one of the best games that he's played
he
since
ever
he's been
played.
on the episode.
And you
That
already had
And
2
so
wins
did
before this.
Randy.
You couldn't
And
let,
Randy played
let
one of the
him
best
have
games
one.
he ever played too.
You couldn't let him have 1 win to your 2. You had to have 3 and make his 0.
He did have a win. Didn't you say he was second place? So he
Okay.
did have a
Yes.
win, right?
Yeah, but like you've gotten first place twice already, right?
No,
Or
I don't know.
3 times
I don't,
now.
I'm not counting the wins. I'm playing the game. See the difference? I could
Okay.
care less
I
about
see
the
that
win
there's
part.
no
I'm
way I
playing the
can
game.
help anybody understand anything other than like this. I've been on here for over 3 hours trying to show you, like, just be patient with you and be very straightforward. No opinions, only facts on what happened, and you're just telling me I'm wrong. So I'm gonna take these 2 kids home. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Althea, if you'll still have me, I would love to be on your show tomorrow. And bye.
Bye. Now let's get back to watching the rest of what happened next.
Okay.
I mean, okay, so like everybody has to agree on this one. And Althea, she definitely did, like, she was on the sidelines. Everybody has good points, but you guys are chewing your money down. So we're gonna try to do it again. All right. So Funny Man Green, let's try to see if we can do it this way. What is your order?
My order is, I mean, I understand Althea, you know what I mean?
You're not understanding because you got to look. It's something else at stake here, David.
What's your order, David? Funny Man Green.
I was my order. I thought I should be first. I thought I should be first. I thought Mike and Althea. I mean, no. I do give Althea a second because on that speed round, on the last round, she was, you know, I mean, she was helping out a lot.
Okay, and so your order would be you, Althea, and then Mike. And
Right.
Mike, his order would be you, what is it? You, David Green, yourself, and Althea, Michael.
I mean, if both other sides think I'm going last, I mean, that's just majority rule, right? I don't really care. I mean, I would say David, Althea, me. I mean, ideally, I think my answer is David, me, and Althea. So, I mean.
Okay. And Althea, what do you think?
I told you what I
he
think,
would have
and
been
I'm saying
eliminated
I am backing down
and
on
not
my
came
right.
back.
Phil, the rest of the game.
Well, we're down to $1.56 off of this $10. So we will set it for another $10 if you guys can't agree on this $10.
So y'all is eating up the clock. Y'all think it's for clout reasons. It's not.
I think we've been on stream for 2 hours and I don't really care anymore, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't like Althea's approach at all. It makes me not want to give it to her at all. But like, I also, if she's not going to back down, nobody's eating up the clock but her. So, I mean, cool. Yeah, I get shoot it to Althea. I don't, if she's going to hold the thing hostage, I don't want to see her anymore. It's right.
Yeah.
Give him Funny Man Green, the guy with like 9 sponsors. Give him second place, even though he did win. But yeah, there's a level of that. Like if you're just gonna sit there and hold it hostage, sure, it's all yours. Go for it.
Okay.
I'm not that dedicated.
All right. Well,
David Green, you are the holdout on this one because Michael McChesney has come down. $10 is off of your
I'm,
total. You
I'm
got
going. I'm going with Althea.
6304. So
Lock
you're
in.
going
Lock in. Lock in.
Locked in.
all right, you guys. There was that was a lot. Althea McFarland, congratulations. Turn your camera on and tell us what order we're going in.
I'm first, then David, and then Michael.
First, then David, then Michael. Okay. You're first, then David, then Michael. All right. So you had an actual sponsor. So shout out to Phil Page for your sponsor. So he will receive the same thing that you received.
My sponsor too. See, and if I
Who?
was just all
David
about
Green?
Phil or whatever, I didn't have to say David all.
Oh,
Now,
that's right. So now you have to pick between 1 and 2. I won't tell you who sponsored you first or last, and I will put the numbers in my head. Go get like 2 pieces of paper. I'll put 2 numbers in my head and I'll actually put them on 1 number each. Okay, got it. Which number wins the raffle for you? 1 or 2?
One. And
You
the only
said
reason
1?
Destiny
But
was
I
riding
had more
hard for
than 2
David
sponsors, I
was
think.
because David bet on her and stuff
I'm
before.
not to you
That's
yet, Funny
it.
Man Green. Can
Oh,
you hold
okay.
on?
I'm sorry.
Favoritism,
Okay.
friendships,
All
and
right.
all
Did
that.
you say
I'm
1,
counting
Althea?
points. I did. I said the only
All right.
reason.
So your number 1 is going to Althea.
I was
Now
laughing
say
because I was
it.
like, because if I was going just to, I don't play the game to be vindictive. I play the game because I like playing the games. I play the game because I
Yes.
like playing trivia games, and I'm counting everybody's points, and not just whatever points or whatever. Michael would have been gone if he didn't have the get out of jail free card. Okay, let's be honest. And the only reason that I was in is because Daryl knew that they was going to vote me out again. That's why Daryl really left. You talking about you playing Jesus, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna fight hard for that extra life he gave me. It's going down. It's going
Yes.
down. I'm gonna fight,
Yes.
and that's I am a competitor, and I do
That's
not
it.
cheat. I try to play fair because if I wanted to cheat, I didn't have to say nothing about David was even in the thing of getting the money.
That is true. Because
I could have just been like, give it to Phil. Give it to I'm not vindictive. I'm not petty. And despite what Destiny say, this show ain't got nothing to do with the other show. So why wouldn't she
correct.
be invited back to the Morning Mac show? Boom. Hit
Absolutely.
duck a holler. Now, because you feeling some kind of way. And that's why David backed down. Because if you think you are right, if you think that your premises, you stand on it. You stand on your right foot and don't back up on the left.
And I actually have seen on the game show where this premise comes from, I actually have seen someone hold out until there's no money on the clock. So, it like I was saying this morning, if it were me, nobody would have got nothing because I would have held my point
No, you
and I
know
would
what? That's not true because had they said, okay, because the odds was 2 against 1, had them two even agreed, them two even couldn't even agree. Had they would have agreed and the odds against 1, they would have put this little thing in, and you know what I would have did? They wouldn't have been expecting that. That would have came out of nowhere. I'd
you
be
would have
like,
did
take
what?
over. And I would have took it all. And me and
Oh,
Phil,
well, I didn't give on this episode, I didn't give the chance to stake your claim. So
I thought that's on all of them. That's not on all
it,
of them.
it is on all of them, but we were already over 2 hours, so I wanted to like hurry up and end it. But now I have to keep in my head that I have to put it on there. So yes, the takeover would have definitely been in play, but and that it's gonna be funny the day that I see it. Let's finish watching this. Phil Page. I put them in order because Phil Page, he actually sponsored you from last week. And David Funny Man Green actually sponsored you today on the show. So congratulations and shout out to Phil Page for the win. But we still have more. That's right. We still have more, y'all. So wait up. If you guys want to sponsor your favorite funny people, just send in your $5 to our official Cash App. And you too can put your name in the hat to win. All right, Althea. A shout out to your sponsor. You have 30 seconds. Let's go.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, David. I was trying to, David would have had a 50-50 chance of winning either way, but I told Phil I was going to fight for him. And that's what I did. I fought for my, because he believed in me last week. He said, out there, I believe in you. You are a competitor. You're savvy. You understand the game. You're listening to Brenda when she's saying the questions and the answers, you know, and you're a team player. And when you hold out, you got to hold out. I'm thank you, Phil, for believing in me. That's my
And that you did. Congratulations, Miss Ma'am. Way to go. Funny Man Green.
Yes.
You are next up. Camera on for us so they can see your pretty face. All right. You actually had, let me go and actually count how many sponsors that you had. We have Farrah Thomas, Melissa Roberts, Christina Macarith. I hope I got that right. And so, and also Shannon. So you have 4. I'm going to put their names in order in my head, 1 through 4. You pick a number, and that's who will win your matching prize.
There should also be an Adela, but
well, there's not. So
okay. I'm gonna go with 1 through 4. I'm gonna go with number 2.
You're gonna go with number 2. So that is going to be shout out and congratulations to Christina Mekarith. The formula that I used is I moved everyone down a number. So Christina Mekarwith, congratulations. Go ahead and tell her congratulations, Funny Man Green. Shout out.
Well, Christina, in my opinion, I thought no, we should have won more money, but you know, I mean, I played the game as well as I could. I hope you enjoy your money and sponsor me next time.
Yay! Yes, sponsor him next time. Thank you so much, Funny Man Green. Michael Chesney, you are next up. Congratulations on 3rd prize. You did not have a sponsor, so I don't have to give out any money, but thank you so much for playing a great game with us tonight. Go ahead and let the people know where they can find you if they want more of your funny.
You can follow me on TikTok, Mike McChesney Comedy, Facebook and Instagram, just Michael McChesney. Also, like Daryl said, just search me up too. You can find me on Google. Yeah.
All right.
Come find me. Yeah.
That's a lot of places that you find you, and congratulations on your win. Please put your Cash App in the direct message box and you will be paid out. And with that being said, everybody, it is time for us to get on out of here. Congratulations to all of the people in the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in and being here with us. The evil money clock has struck again. You guys have been fun to play the game with, trying to get everybody back on the stream. If you guys out there would like to sponsor, oh Lord, if any of you guys out there would like to sponsor any of our funny folks on the stream, go ahead and send your sponsorship of $5 in with their name, and then tune in next Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. and hang out with these goofballs once again. We are out of here, and thank you guys so much for the
Athena,
time.
why you do people so wrong?
Stay tuned to the green room. Stay definitely tuned to the green room. We got one more spotlight that we got gonna give you guys before we get out of here. One our very own. You guys make sure that you tune in and vote for your favorites. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Dave. I love you, but you did not.
Daryl said,
You
"I bet you can
was
see
in
now."
the whole game, but you was not in the whole game. He might have been there as an active player, but he was just there. He was not. He was not. And then Mike would have been out if he didn't have the save me card. And then Daryl saved me, so I could go on to win. Because if not, it would have been Daryl, Dave, and Mike in that thing, right?
Yep, that would have been
Daryl,
right.
Dave, and Mike, and Dave was the only one that had betters on him. So he'd have been going for the second place. He knew he was doing mediocre stuff. He didn't even know where we was in the question one time. And then I'm like, wait a minute. You're in the game. You're not paying attention. They don't read to understand. They don't listen. They're too busy talking, and they're not following all the game rules. And here my handicap ass can't hardly see shit. Depend on listening to what you say and try my best to read so I don't fall behind. I fight hard. Okay, I fight harder than all of them. And then y'all going lackluster and y'all should have got every fucking thing right. And then I'm like, wait a minute, you cost them money, you got them the wrong answer. And then I'm like, and you get answers and you don't even know why you got them. You just going because the rest of it, somebody said it. I'm like, you're not leading, you're following. I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. Sorry.
That is what this game is all about, is to have you guys learn to communicate, work together, and earn money. And like you said, this show has nothing to do with the Morning Max show or whether you can be on one or the other. And just like on the Morning Max show, we all come together to agree. That's why I had y'all raise y'all hands and actually make the promise to be friends after the episode. So with that being said, I'm finna end this. Shout out to everybody in the audience if you guys want to get on. It was a long show, so I'm sure nobody's gonna make it back here. But just in case there's one person left, Sauce in the City Super Comedy Game Show, where comedians come together to make money for their funny. Every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 8 p.m. Central. We are out of here.